What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. What's up, collective? We're going to tap into the energy and see what you need to know right now. All right, so overall energy, I feel as though somebody is coming back. Oh, all right, so somebody is begging for money. Oh my goodness, this could be you. Begging for money, begging for time, asking to spend time with someone. I'm gonna put that back because it just popped out, even though it might just be relevant. Okay, you could be going shopping, excuse me, or maybe you have a kid with this person. Okay, some y'all better watch your kids, honey. Somebody's kid is out here, could be trying to be in a relationship, and the mama is blocking. All right, the mama is blocking. Excuse me. So let me just see about this real quick for y'all. Excuse me. Yeah, somebody is definitely trying to intertwingle. All right, this looks like something else. All right, so you may want to ask this person to spend time with them or something like that. Page of Pentacles, maybe you want to ask for money. But what's stopping you is that, like, the messages you're receiving, you're receptive to something. Like, you understand something emotionally. I'm thinking this is somebody's child that want to date real young, but the mama is blocking and she's receptive. That's what I'm getting from that. Like, ain't nobody intertwingling. Excuse me. Pardon me, guys. Good morning. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I hope you did. I hope you got gifts. And if you didn't get gifts, I hope you were grateful for whatever you have. Dang. You are stuck right off the bat. It's saying you stuck when it comes to like love or when it comes to like some romantic situation. You are stuck. There's a mess everywhere. There's scantily water. All right, so you do have emotions, but you really can't act on it. Like you're overthinking about something. Hmm. Possibly because you are an angry one. You're the type that get real mad. You get big mad. This could also be a spiritual, excuse me, this could also be a spiritual warfare. Like somebody could dead be your enemy. That's the reason why you can't go towards somebody in love because they're your enemy. You might bite their head off or something like that. Or somebody is like complete opposite of you. There could be a Leo. There could be a Leo trying to block your love life. Keep you stuck. What's going on with them? Okay, this person want to speak to you. They have the key. They have the answer. They have exactly what you need to move. All right. You're possibly not even going to work. You're not like exchanging any energy. Somebody is definitely interfering with the position that you stand in when it comes to the person that is on your heart. Is definitely in the way. But this person has a clear mind. They know exactly what's going on. They can see everything. Or they're going to have some type of mental clarity, some type of mental breakthrough. I feel like this person wants to crown you. You feel stuck, but they might feel like, wow, you're still here. I don't know. Why would they want to crown you? Or they want to they want to free you. But they're just, oh, okay, so this person wants to talk to you. They're just taking their slow time with coming towards you and communicating because they are waiting for the right time, the right hour, the right minute, the right moment, like that. They're also being selective, like it's nothing to select because there's only one thing to say. So there's nothing really, so they could be selective about when, but that's what's blocking them. The fact that they're taking their good old time, they're taking, a lunch break. You got some enemy interfering with you. That's what you got. When it comes to your love life, oh yeah, you got a lot of interference. You got an enemy that's ready to reach out and say whatever they need to say, project onto you, all that good stuff. This person just, it's crazy. You got somebody antagonizing you, and this person is taking their good old time coming towards you. Yeah, whoever this could be mad about something, but whoever this is, they don't have any emotions. This is your enemy. There's no love here. And it's a Leo. I feel like it's a Leo. It's somebody, a Leo or a Pisces, interfering with your position. They don't want you in it, and I don't know what position you're in. You must be in a good position and you can't even see it yourself because this person wants to speak to you. You're just like, I'm gonna wait. Okay, so you think it's harvest time. You think somebody owe you something anyway. I feel like you're being patient. You're waiting for something. You're waiting to receive. You think that you're about to see some results. You're like, you know, you're looking back. You think there's potential. You're harvesting. You're putting things in your basket. Like something is real. You feel like the whatever connection that's on your heart space, you feel like it's worth having a conversation. Like you could be waiting for this communication. Like you're like, yeah, I know this person's going to come and talk to me eventually. Meanwhile, I'll just work, I'll harvest, and hopefully they'll meet me in the garden, to pick apples or whatever. This person think they're being so clever. They think that they are waiting and they're so clever and they're like, yep, I'm going to wait for the right time. I can foresee what's going to happen, or I'm looking in hindsight and I know how to move, and I know how to maneuver, and I know what this person's going to do. This person's planning on marrying somebody, though. That must have been a secret. But they do. This person plans on giving somebody like a box, a black box. A black box, and when you open it, it's red inside, and it's going to be jewelry. I feel like it's a ring, marriage. Like on the low low, you know you're waiting for like a commitment. You're like, yeah, commitment coming any day because I've been putting in the work and I've been reaping. But like I said, this person is waiting for the right time. That's what they think they're doing anyway. They think that they're waiting for the right time. You think that you're waiting for a commitment. I feel like you are, because as soon as I picked up this card, I felt like this man has a wedding ring for you. He has some type of jewelry. Yeah, I think you kind of expect it. You could make jewelry, but you might expect it like, I know he's just going to give me another piece of jewelry. I know he's just going to give me another ring. They have something for you. They're just taking their time with giving it to you. And whatever this is that they have for you, I'm telling you, it will free you. Whether it's information outside of a love reading, whether it's information, something is going to set you free. Like they know the answers. They have a clear mind. They know exactly what they're going to do, but you're being blocked and interfered by an enemy, but you know that you're waiting for something big. You know that you're growing. You know that you're successful. You're victorious when it comes to the material world. So you're just going to sit here. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Because Seven of Pentacles is like, I always see results. I'm waiting for results. You have fruit. You have evidence. When you sit down and you have an imagination, it becomes fruitful. You plant seeds. And that's what you think is going to happen now. You think something's going to come from this. And you're absolutely right. But they're just taking their good, old, sweet, ain't even moving, they feet, time. And this person's all armored up. They're being real selective. This person don't even know if they're going to get hurt or not. They trying to wait. They just know you're going to hurt them. Because in the past, you hurt them in the past. So they're just waiting because they know that you're going to break an oath, break a covenant. You know, you may think that you're being obedient though. You may think like, I'm just doing what God tell me to do. And this person's like, yeah, I know you're going to break my heart. I feel like there's no communication between the two of you. But there's definitely, like, the overall energy is reconciliation. Somebody being in their thoughts, feeling nostalgic, you know. One person missing the other, maybe even miss each other. Let's see. Oh, so in reality, whoever you are, you're trying to control the situation. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to control it with the Emperor. I mean, your life is all good, your life is together, but you are trying to build the situation the way you want to build it. You're trying to control it the way it goes. You're not trying to just let it flow. And that's what this person does. They're the type of person that's like, I just want to go with the flow. If I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. And you're the type of person that's like, you better get here by 7. I know that. I know you better get here by 7. And this person is like, no, I'm just going to go. Time is an illusion. Okay. Yeah, they're actually just waiting. That's exactly what they're doing. Like in reality, They're just procrastinating. They're just waiting. It could possibly be a block. Maybe they, in reality, maybe they just did as much as they can do, and they feel like there's nothing more to do right now. I feel like this is the reality of it. The reality is that they did the most. That's it. There's a blockage here. They can't go any further without a boat. You know what I mean? This is a dead end. In reality, this is a dead end. This person cannot go any further. All right, not without a boat. But they think that they're strategic. I'm not even really feeling like this is like mental strategy, but it could be because that's the place that they're in. They may feel like, oh, they're being a strategist. They're waiting for the right time. You got to make your next move your best move. In reality, this person couldn't make a move even if they wanted to. You know, they have to wait anyway. The timing is still not theirs, regardless. Is that it's like those people who, because they can't get something, they see it as like they're better than because they made it that way and they didn't make it that way. You get what I'm saying? Like someone, like say someone can't get a job, no matter how hard they try, they can't get a job. So they just be like, well, you know, jobs are just this and that. That's why I don't have one. No, I mean, it's not just that, but it's like, because God won't even permit you to get one. God won't even let you get one. So, I hope I'm explaining that right. It's like when people swear that they're making that choice, but that's really the choice. Like someone that says, "Well, I'm vegetarian," and it's really because you live somewhere where there's only vegetables, so you can only eat vegetables. You know what I mean? It's like because God won't permit something, but somebody's trying to boast as if that was the choice that they made. You know what I mean? So like this person is trying to boast like, no, I'm selective and I have to pick and choose the right time. Bro, in reality, God blocked you. Okay? I mean, like, not to say that this person does not bask in that type of energy, but don't try to act like it's your choice. Because this person chooses to move forward. They just can't. That's their choice. They just can't because for some weird reason there's a gap, okay, beyond what they want to do. But they'll make it seem like this is somebody that'll make it seem like, no, I'm taking my time, like which they probably are, but they also have to take in consideration that God also blocked it. So even if you wanted to go, you can't go. Like some people who are like allergic to certain foods and they be like, well, I don't eat pork and I don't eat that. It's because God blocked it. It's because God made it like made you allergic to pork, not because you sat down and you really made the strong decision not to eat it. So it's like somebody's taking some type of default and trying to act like it's their decision or something like that. You know what I mean? But in reality, God made that a dead end. You can't go that way. You can't go to the Piggly Wiggly. You can't you can't even if you wanted to, you know. So this person could be like spiritual. They may be thinking that they're doing some type of spiritual work on you. And you're in the energy of like nobody does any work on me. I'm the boss. If you don't do work on me, you do work for me. There's a difference. And that's really what it is though. Whoever you are in control. You're controlling because you are in control of the situation. And it's almost as if this person is a subordinate. Like God wants this person to see who's in control. Okay, I don't know who's who, what's a man, what's a woman. All right, just take it the way it fits. But somebody is subordinate to the next person, and it's you. You're the one that's in reality. You're in control. Like you're acting humble. Like, oh my God, I'm just gonna sit and wait, and I'm just gonna harvest, and like you're acting real humble. You think that there's potential in the connection as you look back at it, and but you really have control over the situation. Maybe if you tell someone to come, they'll come. If you tell them to go, they'll go. Like you have way more control. It's like whatever whatever you think it is, it's 10 times more than that. A million times. Right? You thinking I'm just supposed to work on the connection. No, you're supposed to do something, dominate the connection or something like that. You're not just supposed to I'm just gonna it's like the boss saying, well, can I say something about the company rules? Yeah, like you're the boss. You the one who made the company rules. Like why are you raising your hand like excuse me, like somebody is way too humble and they need to realize that they definitely are 100 1,000% a boss in this situation. You got like God got this person waiting so that they can realize who's who, I guess, in this situation. Let's keep going. Oh dang. Dang. But being that you are the boss, right, or being that you have more control in this situation, whatever you're thinking is going to dominate this situation because you're the one that has more control. So if you're stressed, then together y'all gonna be stressed out. Somebody definitely wants to reach out. You got an enemy that's in the way. You really do. As much as a boss that you are, it's you. It's you. Like this person has no major arcanas. This is an everyday thing for this person. Like God got this person waiting. Excuse me. God got this person waiting. God got this person on hold, ready to talk to you, but making them like be selective, making them think they are selective. This is the type of person that's very impulsive though. So that's funny that they think that because they want to talk to you right now. They're very impulsive. But that's what's funny because they think that they are so smart and they're waiting for the right time. But it's really God got them waiting because in their heart of hearts, they would have been zoomed towards you. Like this person is very impulsive, compulsive, impulsive, but they're being slowed down. This is like somebody that has like ADHD and they just want to I just want to go. I just want to go, and then they're being slowed down. But they think it's like yes, I have authority over my energy, and I will. And even though I want to move forward, like nah, it's not you, son. It's not you. This person think that they're a spiritual master, and no, it's a God actually has you just blocked off, son. For real, for real. Whoever this is, El Emperador. La El, not la. El Emperador. He the one. He's the one who has all the control, but he needs not stress. This is somebody interfering. That's what that is. We're going to get into that in a second. Yeah, you're going to be getting some information. You're going to awaken to something. You're going to be getting some information on how to move, where to go, what to do. Because I see you sitting, you chilling, but you need to start walking. You need to start doing something. All right, so expect to, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get an angel card. And I'm going to tell you what information you're going to be getting, what it's going to be about. As far as this person, I don't know, they may have a car. They're going to be focused. I guess focus on work, making these money moves, because they can't come towards you, but they do have these emotions for you. They do have feelings for you. I feel like both of you are going to get some type of vision, because the el carro, el carro, that's a car. That's a car in Spanish. The chariot. But el carro usually get visions and then they make moves on it. They make moves. Yeah, you know what it is? Because you need this here. You need this download or this awakening or this vision. It's a vision. You need this vision to show you something. Because this person can't come and bring you the key. So God is going to bring you the key so that your enemies won't be interfering with you. Okay? So you need that. You needed that. Cause it's like your foot was in the water, but you couldn't tell what it was. You're like your hands was tied up, your foot was in the water. Like you trying to get these messages. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because the Temperance, their hands not tied up. You know what I'm saying? And her foot is in the water, and and she could see her path. Everything is not messy. Like somebody was trying to interfere, make everything all messy. You couldn't see your path, your foot in the water, but you got your shoe on. You can't tell if it's lukewarm. You can't tell. You just couldn't tell nothing. So that's why like this information gonna come to you to just unbind you. Yeah, somebody was trying to bind you, child. Bind you, stop you from working, slow you down, bind you. Somebody's doing binding spells. It's your enemy though. It's a regular enemy. Like it's not. Listen. Your enemy could be anybody. Your mama, your daddy. But I'm just saying, they're identified as an enemy at the end of the day. A hidden one though. So yeah, you probably didn't know who it was. This is not an open enemy. This is that Pisces Leo energy. This is a hidden enemy. Somebody you ain't even know. They look so innocent. Like what? I didn't even know you was my. Or someone that was just hidden. Somebody that's trying to mix and mingle right here. It's your enemy that is blocking the two of y'all. So this may be somebody that speaks to both of y'all. You know what I mean? Somebody playing the middleman. And that middleman is probably what's slowing this person up. Like, nah, don't go yet. What you need to do is just wait, because I think this person is cheating, or I think this person is doing something corrupt, or blah blah blah. Just gossiping. Anything. People will say anything to block you. Okay? Now, this person is hurt though. They are hurt. They're hurt. That's probably why they're waiting, because they're hurt. Anyway, yeah, so you have to get unbind. So that's what's going to happen for you. You need to get unbound first. Like, spread your wings. These is wings. These ain't even swords. These is not supposed to be swords. Or her, like, this red thing right here is her wings being bound together. And then, like, right here, they expand. So your mind is about to expand. Something is expanding for you, but this is all mental. Somebody could be a Gemini, Sagittarius, heavy on a Gemini. But yeah, so your mind is expanding because you and your partner, your enemies try to have your minds all just in the dark night of the soul, like you don't know what's going on in the world, like you just walking, you back in the dark ages, you back in the age of Pisces, you know what I'm saying, you back talking about Jesus and stuff with the fishes, and like somebody trying to put you back in the dark ages 2,500 years ago. You know what I mean? Somebody trying to set you back 2,500 years. Okay, somebody trying to be 2,500 years ahead of you. That's crazy. As if they're going to be alive. You're going to die, and that's going to be the end of the story. I don't know. People is weird, though. This must be somebody that's Hindu that's trying to come up against you. They Hindu or something. Hindu, Indian. What's the other ones? Buddha. This person must be Buddha because they think they're going to come back and reincarnate and come and get you. I'm going to come and get you in the next lifetime. Child, you only get one life. You better live it to the fullest and don't let people interfere. Because, shoot, if it was the next lifetime, then interfere with me in the next lifetime. Why you got to interfere with me now? Because that's all that counts is now. So, somebody's trying to stick you right now, though. You know what I mean? They don't want you to feel it now. They want you to stay stuck in the past. Somebody wants you to stay frozen in the past. And you're not about that. You're a boss. You have more control over the situation. This person gains control when they start to focus on whatever it is. I feel like they're going to get a vision as well, right? Because that's the only time that the chariot makes moves. He gets that vision and he'd be like, oh, gotta go make this money, gotta go make this bread, gotta go shopping, gotta go do this, gotta go do that. That's what El Caro. That's what El Caro does. El Caro. And then you got Templanza. La Templanza. The Temperance. All right, let's see. Because you got a great outcome. There's something that's going to manifest for you. You know exactly what's going on. See right there with the crown? You know exactly what's happening. Or you about to. Oh, shoot. There go a demon. Y'all going to fight. I don't know why. Y'all energies together. Whoever you and this person, it's their energy, though. This is their energy. I feel like they want to take control. They don't understand that you have control over this situation, but whatever. So they want to challenge you. It's a power struggle. At the end of the day, there's going to be a power struggle with you and this person. But the power is all yours. In reality, El Emperador, the power is all yours. The power is all yours. But for some reason, this person, at the end of the day, they're going to have a power struggle with you. I'm wondering what kind of visions. Are y'all getting the same kind of visions? Because it's at the bottom. King of Swords. I felt this dude. This was the dude that I was talking about who this guy felt like. He felt like he could deploy people. He felt like he could say he had soldiers. This is what this dude felt like. And I was like, nah, that's not you. Like you may have the strategist mentality, but you're not the strategist. This dude is at the bottom of the deck. This King of Swords. And this dude keep coming up. I'm talking about 3, 4 readings. I don't know who he is. He may be the main one trying to block you. It's the main one trying to block you, this King of Swords. Let's see what information you're going to be getting. Let's see what vision you're going to have. What is this vision going to be about? That collective is going to have. What is this vision pertaining to? So this is your enemy blocking you. Your enemy is blocking you and your love life. And so your person is just like, you know, they're a part of it. It's crazy because the part they play is like they have answers. They want to communicate with you. They want to look at you. They want to see you. They want to talk to you. They want to crown you. They have mental clarity. Like, they could see. It's just your enemy is blocking you. God got this person. God got this person under wraps. Hold on. That's the King of Swords. Yeah, the King of Swords is the one who dictates someone's moves. And the King of Swords is trying to dictate this person's move. So it's like this dude right here is getting advice from a King of Swords. And that advice could be like, chill, wait. But in reality, you have more authority over all of these people. It ain't no chill, wait. It's what, all right, let's see what download you getting. Let's see what vision you getting. Cause I don't know what's going on. It's starting to feel like not a love reading. And you already know I don't trust nobody. So, what's the information? What's the knowledge for you to act on? Divine will. Divine will. God elevated and exalted above all things. Seraphim angel. A fresh start. So you're going to be getting some information, a download, a vision about a fresh start. You're going to be obtaining some wisdom. You're going to get the know-how to do something. I'm about to pull some more cards. Brings clarity. I told you needed this clarity because you was stuck. You needed that clarity. I feel like this person had it to bring it to you, but for some reason, oh, excuse the hair. I took my weave out, y'all. Took my weave out. For some weird reason, they can't bring you the key to free you. Focus. All right. So both of y'all are getting the same vision because they're now focused. You're getting your visions. Focus. Divine will rules over Hebrews. Okay. So you're God's chosen. You're God's people, or you're the Hebrews. Time travel. Awakens remorse. Don't repeat the past. Number 1. Oh, child. Divine will, number 1. So that's coming. That's coming for this. God is trying to get you up out this confusion, or you're going to receive a vision that's going to get you up out this confusion. All right. Yeah, you stuck in the past. You keep thinking of someone or something over and over again, thinking of a meeting, how you met. Maybe you want to give something to someone, someone gave something to you, showed you love. This could be like a sexual encounter. You just keep thinking like, it's fixable. It's fixable. I know I can fix it. It has potential. I know this has potential. This is my partner. I know this is a commitment. Like, you keep thinking that. You keep thinking that. You're stuck thinking that something. You're stuck trying to fix certain things. Go back in the past. This is somebody from the past. You're from the past. Somebody wants to come after you, but somebody is holding them back. And then you got this person in charge just watching. They're watching to see the results. Like, will this enemy get to you? Will this lion come and devour you? Can they hold it back? It could be a boss watching you to see if you crack, to see if you fold under pressure, to see how strong you are. You have a hidden enemy around you, someone that you can't tell anything to, because then they're going to know your weaknesses. You must have told your weaknesses to somebody, and that's why they're saying things to you to get you stuck or in your head, in your memories. Like, somebody is saying, don't attack them while they're down. Excuse me. A third party situation. Or this could be a coven. What's at the bottom? King of Pentacles. Hell no, it's a third party situation. This is somebody's husband or something. All right, somebody got somebody that want to go beat somebody up because that's their husband, and it's a third party situation or something. Somebody's enemy is like a group of women, possibly over one man or something like that. One wealthy man, rich man. Yep, this the man. This is the man. That's him. The Ace of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords with the King. Yeah, this is somebody's man that want to come and talk to you. This is somebody's husband that's taking a good old time talking to you. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Lord have mercy. All right, so this is what comes out here. Oh, but they scared. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, or something like that. Anyway, your enemy could be three people, honey. Three people. It's a third party situation. Third party situation. You know, that's the reason why you think you're supposed to be with this person. Because why your enemy coming after you so hard and heavy? Like, why is it a spiritual warfare? You know what I mean? To be with this person. I think that's your discernment right there. You're like, well, shoot, if I'm not supposed to be with this person, how come there's so much stuff coming after me? Like, all right, let me see what's the logic behind this. Like, there's adversaries. Oh, no, you're not speaking to nobody still. You know this, though. So there's no communication. You may be overthinking, or you're not thinking anything. You're thinking you're single, you're by yourself, you're just waiting for someone to help you harvest. You're waiting for a partner, Nine of Pentacles. You're waiting for something. I think a specific message from a partner, but there's no communication. So you're waiting for a specific message, but there's no communication. None whatsoever. So you're just sitting here. But you know communication is supposed to be coming in. Because Seven of Pentacles is like, nah, I know Nine of Pentacles is supposed to be happening, but we're at the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, we're at the Ten of Swords right now. So I'm not getting no messages from my partner, from this person. They're not texting you, calling you, but they want to. I mean, they want to. But this person may be tied up in a third party situation. Nobody's married. Maybe, I don't know if they're married or not. King of Pentacles is usually a married person. Right. You waiting for communication, but Spirit is saying like it's all in your hands. It's all in your hands. Whatever you're waiting for, you have control over it. So maybe you're supposed to communicate with this person. Six of Swords at the bottom. Or move on. Let me see. What's the Emperor here for? El Emperador. What are you here for, sir? Oh, excuse me. El Emperador. El Emperador. What are you here for? Nine of Wands. Yeah, this was this man that was scared to tell you that he married. Somebody want to tell you that they married, or somebody wants to say that they're solid, they're not going nowhere, or they're married. I mean, I don't know what it is, but you got people scared. Like the Emperor is here to scare people. You got control over people's energy, how people feel when you step into the room. You got people shook. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but in reality, people are scared of you. This person probably afraid of you. Is your enemy afraid of you too? Like, what's going on? That's why they're hidden. That's why they're not like an open enemy. They gotta hide. They gotta sneak and hide in the crowd amongst fake friends that's around you so they could gossip, tell your business, and they could go run and try to stop your business. Yeah, you have control over this person's impulsiveness. You know, I feel like if you say come, this person to come. If you say go, this person to go. Something about the impulsiveness you have control over. And they're not receptive to something. Like they're not picking up on the energy. Oh, this person hasn't mastered their energy. They feel like they did. They feel like they are like so in control of their energy, but it's like they're not. In reality, they're waiting. In reality, they can't go any further. They feel like, oh, I've mastered my. This person has not mastered their energy. They're very impulsive. That's why they want to hurry up and come to you. And you have control over that energy. But for some weird reason, this person wants to fight you. They want to have this power struggle with you. They want to say, no, I'm in control. I have control. And who the hell is this King of Espadas? Who is Rey de Espadas at the bottom? Who is he? Where is he even coming from? Because I feel like he has some type of part to play. I feel like that's the hidden enemy. Rey de Espadas, I feel like he's the hidden enemy. He's the one confusing you, interfering with you, blocking you, and trying to tell this person what to do. You got control over something. Maybe your resources, so nobody will tap into your hidden resources. You know, your rent money, your bill money. Because you're a boss. Like, you think that you're out here harvesting, or you think that, oh, I just make a little bit of jewelry or something like that. You're really a boss. You really have a company. You really have a business in reality. And you need to protect that energetically. Continue to be that structured person. You could be like in charge of a whole, not a big group, maybe a group of like 30 people you could be in charge of. Somebody's in charge of some type of laborers or volunteers. Somebody could be in charge of like volunteers. They don't quite get paid on a weekly basis or anything. They don't get a salary. They may get like an allowance, like a uniform allowance or something like that. It's your enemy that's pressed. They are pressed. And this person has very strong energy. Let me see. The Ace of Swords. I don't know. Y'all need to have a conversation. Somebody knows something, and only they can tell you. Like, what this is, it can only come from the horse's mouth. And there's no communication. Whatever this person needs to tell you, it's what's bringing you guys together. It's how your energies flow together. Y'all flow together through communication. Like, y'all need to talk. There needs to be communication. There's no communication. This is, you know what's interfering this person? Whoever this King of Swords is like somebody from this person's past that they keep talking to. That's probably who's confusing you. One of your friends from your past. They don't even have, they're not even looking for the same things you're looking for, but it's like you're getting advice from somebody who, you're getting advice, you're talking to, you're hanging around. There's a hidden enemy in a group, and they're not looking for anything concrete. They're not your friends. These are people that will squander money. I don't know what type of group you have around you, but they're a group of hidden enemies. Or you don't like third party situations. A tower popped out. All right, so this could have been a tower moment. Something's getting blown out. Something's getting something's getting like blown out of proportion, or something's getting blown up, exposed. The Hermit. Somebody's coming out of their shell, coming out of their cave. About a husband. So you may not even have known that this man was married. Something is getting exposed about this man. This man thinks he's some type of pimp. That's what that is. This man think he a pimp. This is a married man, and he think he a pimp. And if this married man is trying to put you in a third party situation, you are enemy to that. This person don't even realize how ferocious you are. If somebody tries to put you in a third party situation, you do not play them games at all. You are my enemy. Like, you're not even a lover who tried to put me in a third party situation. You, at that point, are enemy. This man, you need to watch out, because this man looks a little crazy. You might be going back and forth in your head, but this man knows exactly what he's going to do. And it's giving me, yeah, this man is crazy. He's real militant. I feel like this is him. The King of Spades. I feel like the King of Spades is him. I don't even think that's another person. I think there's another facet of this man, another face to him. Because this is giving me pimp. So if it's giving me pimp, this is King of Wands in reverse. It's giving me pimp. And King of Wands in reverse, definitely Sagittarius, the opposite of that. Yeah, he's coming out as a King of Swords. I don't know if I could say this, but he's coming out as like a killer. This person is a straight face, bold face. Murderer, blood is on your shoulder. Kill light today, you cannot kill light tomorrow. Because something was exposed. You might expose something about this man, about this person, about this King of Coin. And now they want to fight you. You could expose, I don't know what you exposed. You exposed they was married. Four of Pentacles. All right, somebody could have went through a tower moment, but they got out of it still with their money, with their finances. They got out of it intact. Money. It was a tower moment over money. Somebody got out with their money. All right, someone may want to apologize and start over afresh. Okay, or it was about an opportunity, an offer. Maybe somebody tried to give you a crumb of a crumb. Okay, somebody knows. This might be a woman. What's going on? Somebody knows about an empress. Somebody knows about an empress. But up here, somebody's an emperor. So somebody knows that they are an empress. Or okay, so this could be the man up top. I don't know. This could be the woman at the bottom. It doesn't matter. But somebody knows, like, somebody's pregnant. Or they know somebody's like an empress, has a business. They're a good person. They're a good mom. Like, this person knows that, but they're still trying to manipulate you. All right, so this person knows that, like, maybe you're in control, you're the boss, you're head of household or something like that, but they still want to manipulate you. They still. Or they know that you're their partner, but they still want to manipulate you. Like, okay. Nine of Cups. This person feels like you're supposed to cater to them, come to them, So they're not, yeah, this person feels like maybe they feel like they have some other something's a dream come true. All right. But I feel like this person is selfish. This person is selfish at the end of the day. They'll wait for years. They'll wait for seasons. They'll wait for years. They'll wait summer, winter, spring, fall, summer, winter, spring, fall. All right. They'll wait for like the tables to turn. They may feel like it's unfinished business, but they're the type to walk away from it. They don't care. Like unfinished business, I don't care. They discern who, what, when, where to give to. Oh, especially when it comes to a relationship. They don't care. They could be like you could it could be they could walk with all that bottled up emotions and repressed emotions. They don't care. This is somebody who's mastered holding on and bottling up emotions. Like they could walk with that. They could walk with baggage, with a backpack full of baggage. They can do that. They can do that. They can sit with that. They can sit in filth. This person can sit in filth and funk and stink and dookie and not even care and not care. Like, that's not me. Or maybe it is, but it's somebody that likes their own funk. They like their own funk, but and they don't even care because they're like, well, because I'm discerning about who I want to be with and who I want to commit to. So it doesn't matter if they need help. It don't matter if they need a bath. It don't matter if they need, you know, whatever. They're still going to sit there. All right. And they think they're doing something spiritual. They think because I don't know, what's blocking them is that they're selfish. They want to be catered to. They want to be pampered. And they think they're doing something spiritual, or they think that they're a pimp. But they're sitting there with these bottled up emotions, trying to play games with an empress that they know is an empress. Like they know that you're not the type of person to play games with. They know that you have children. They know everything, about you. The empress. That's important. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, I'm gonna make this empress come to me. I'm gonna make this empress cater to me. You like to cook? Well, cook for me. Like they think you're low vibing energy though. I don't know. Maybe they just think that you have a big butt or something like that, or they think that you're just low vibing energy. Yeah, and maybe they're not interested. They don't want love. They don't want emotions or something like that. Maybe they want money. And something happened in their financial department. Like there was some coins, but there was a tower moment. So they got out good though. They got out with some money. Maybe the other person didn't get out with the money, but being that their focus is money, this is like somebody that's marrying somebody or getting into a relationship solely for money. So when they so the other person may think that they're there for love, but they're solely there for money. So when they leave this connection, they make sure they pack their safe first because they were only there for money. So they make sure they get out with money. Like, okay, just leave my safe right there. And then, the wife or the woman's like, oh my God, but I love you. And love, love, love. And she's not even realizing, like, he's not even there for love. He's there for money. She's just worried about, did he take down the wedding pictures? You know what I mean? Did he leave the key on the table? Child, he took that safe out the house. You're not even paying attention. You looking at the wrong things. Somebody looking at the wrong things. That man took the safe out the house. He's he ain't worried about nothing emotional. Whoever this applies for. There's so many people here. There's about 3 people, so it could be so many people. Cause somebody think that they're a pimp. Somebody think that they're a pimp. You think somebody want to marry you, but you're not talking to them. And this person think that they're a pimp without without the HO, without the HOs, a pimp without the HOs. They could be partnered up with somebody. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This person thinks they're telling somebody what to do. Somebody thinks that they're a pimp. And I said without the HOs, but this might be one of the HOs, a Queen of Swords. This person may have one HO and thinking that they're a pimp, and they could talk that way to everybody. And you're like, what? Huh? You're like, no speak it, no speak it, pimp and no speak it. You like, you know what I mean? And this person probably talking to you like you know the lingo. Like, no, and no. Okay, all these cards is in Spanish, baby. La fuerza, la fuerza. Okay, you trying to put me in a group? You were enemy. You were enemy straight off. You go back and reconnect with somebody in your past. They talking about some, yeah, get on the strip. No, esta no. Mira, no. Shoot. That's probably why you confused. Like, no. Where's my husband? Okay, you're looking for a husband. It's a no you? Okay, it's no you. But anyway, I guess because they could tell, maybe they got somebody else waiting. They got a couple people waiting. Somebody that they talking to still waiting. Everybody waiting. People that this man think he a pimp because he got people that he not talking to waiting for a wedding ring. He got people that he in a relationship with waiting for a, but this is a relationship. This damn sure ain't the wife who he's supposed to be husband to. Where his wife at? Because this person popping up as a King of Pentacles, right? It's over money, over a ring. Something got blown out of proportion. Maybe somebody had a ring and something got blown out of proportion with this married man. Maybe somebody offered a ring and like, nah, I don't want it. Okay, I'll take it and give it to the Queen of freaking Swords. She wanted it too anyway. This person got like three different people. Three different people. So that's probably why you got all this interference up in your energy, because somebody coming back around with all this extra energy on them. This person got one ring and they passing it around between a whole bunch of women or something like that. But let's see. Excuse me, but this man watching you. His eyes are solely on you, your business. He just can't reach you, can't get to you, can't talk to you, can't touch you, can't hug you, can't nothing. He can't nothing you. And you're not getting the messages. The Emperor. Oh, y'all both as bosses or something. Yeah, okay. So y'all, this person got some type of control as well, but I don't think so. I think this is the opposite. Because you came out with the Emperor first. Now he want to come out with the Emperor next. Like, what are you trying to do? Marry you? I told you this person, yeah, this is the type of person that would marry you. Now they want to be all big and bad and bold. That's what they trying to do. Somebody trying to copy you. Yeah, and trying to copy you. Because the way I just got stressed out seeing these two cards. All right, so y'all could be, y'all both in this masculine energy. This could be two men. All right, I'm not really seeing like that type of relationship, but it could be possibly two men. All right, maybe somebody's like offered something and just was surprised to find out that somebody's actually gay. Somebody could be actually gay, like, and that's surprising. Somebody's like, you like men? You're cheating on me with a man or something like that. Possible. All right. Now, because both of them are showing up as having control over the situation, but someone really does have more control than the other. All right. Like, you get to say who comes into your energy, but this person gets to say when they want to come into your energy, but not really, because like I said, like they getting up and they making the moves, that's where they have the control, because they get up and they make the moves, but there's still a block. Okay, there's still something out of their control right here, but it's like they can control but so much. They could make plans, they could get up and they can make moves. Like this person's supposed to come towards you, but you have control because you get to say who comes into your energy, who comes into your domain. You get to say that. So I feel like the control is in both of y'all hands, but it's in what area do you control. You get to say, hey, nah, I won't accept that. They get to say, well, I'm going to come towards you when I feel like it. You get to say, well, now is not the right time. Try again. So, it's like y'all both have control. That was such a goofy laugh. But it surprised me. It's just so funny to me because it's like y'all both have control. It's just that there's a power issue with it. It's like when two people agree, but for some reason they still argue with it. Like somebody says, oh, the sky is blue. No, someone can say the sky is baby blue. And somebody else could say, oh, the sky is light blue. And y'all both are actually agreeing. But you ever seen two people so ignorant that they are actually agreeing, but they're so ignorant that they don't want to say it in the way like that they're like each person is saying it. So they come off as though they don't agree. But both of y'all are saying the same thing. Like one is saying the sky is light blue, the other one's saying the sky is baby blue. It's the same thing. But for some reason you're like, no, it's not the same thing. Light blue is different, baby blue is different, and da da da. And y'all both saying the exact same thing. So what's the argument? It's like two puzzle pieces that has to come together. Because one person's like, well, I'll come to you when I feel like it. And the other person's like, well, I'll let you in when I feel like it. But y'all both know y'all got to come together at the end of the day. But there's a power struggle. There's a weird power struggle. And I feel like the immaturity, to be honest, is coming from this man's part or whoever this is down here at the bottom. This line right here, the immaturity is coming from. That's the person's block because they're immature. Excuse me. They're the immature ones. Because they don't want to have to beg to speak to you. They feel like they're begging to speak to you. But you're confused. You got a whole enemy in your energy. It's not that you don't want to speak to nobody. It's just like you're freaking really confused. And this may be like a past enemy, like a past hidden enemy. A past hidden enemy. So let's say you had a let's say you had a fake friend way back in 1980s. Now here comes this person again. But you don't realize it. You just thinking an old friend coming back around. You didn't even know that they were a hidden enemy. And it's a group of them. Okay, or this is a third party situation that you just don't get down with, but definitely a group of people. Three of Cups. It's like enemy on top of enemy on top of enemy. Like, dang, maybe they were always a group. Could have been a group that you detached from, and now that group coming around like, hey girl, remember us from the sorority back in the day? We came to block your love life. I mean, we came to see how you was doing, girl. We came to copy your whole swag. All right, it's almost time for me to head out. Okay, so we finished with this reading. What's your vision got to do about this person down here knows something. All these Ace of Swords, this person knows something. Only if they could if y'all speak to each other or something like that. What's up with this Temperance? La Templanza. I mean, I know it's Behuya, the angel, some type of fresh start, wisdom. It's to bring clarity for you to focus on divine will. Same thing. The high priestess, your intuition. So basically, the vision is for you. The vision is the vision, and the vision is for you, and you're going to get it. You know what a vision is. A vision is when you see a clear picture in your mind. You're going to see this man. You're going to see this man, and he's this a pimp or something. Could be a Sagittarius, but you're going to see this man in a vision. You're going to see this man in this vision. of divine will. So God gonna tell you what he want. God gonna be like, throw that man in the garbage, or make room for him. Whatever God tell you, that's what God's gonna tell you. But it ain't telling me, because the high priestess, this is a vision, and you're gonna have a vision of a secret. Okay, none of my business. It's with you. But just know that it's divine will, and it's going to be of a fresh start, wisdom. It's going to bring you clarity, help you focus. Know that it's God's will, right? That's what make you feel better, because like, okay, this is what my highest self wants. This is what the best part of me wants, and you're going to act on it intuitively. So it's going to come intuitively. It's just like when you're sitting down, like I could be sitting right here, the next thing you know, my intuition says get up and go get some lotion and lotion my hands. I will just obey that. Like I'm gonna go do it right now just because, just to prove a point. So, but a vision, okay, but a vision will come to the mind's eye. So if you're really tapped in, you'll see, right? I don't know if you guys have visions, but this is the only way I can explain a vision, because I have, my gifts comes from dreams. My gifts comes from dreams. I have prophetic dreams and visions. I have visions. I can see it go. You know what I mean? So I won't be homeless, and so I won't be poor, broke, down and out. So you'll get a vision, and it's just like an image. You'll see like a little movie in your head. That's why it's very important for you to keep your third eye clear. But that's where your enemy is trying to tap in. They're trying to tap into your third eye, so that way they could put a whole bunch of junk, garbage on it. You won't see clearly. You won't think clearly. But maybe this man claiming to have the answers, he's a block too. He's getting on my nerve. Don't nobody got the answers but God. Yeah, that's what's getting on my nerve. Whoever this is down here, they keep saying, I got the key, I got the answers. You ain't got the key to nothing, because all you got to do is have a vision, and that's the biggest key right there. Like, I don't need you to tell me anything. God will tell me. Somebody trying to gatekeep or something like that. Gatekeep their little information. Yeah, this person trying to gatekeep their little information. Gatekeep your little information. We do not care, because whatever you don't tell, the Most High gonna tell anyway. The High Priestess is the crown chakra. She gets all her information, all her knowledge from the Most High God, and all she gotta do is sit quietly or just don't do nothing. The High Priestess just get her downloads. The Temperance, you're gonna get a vision, so you get to see it in your mind's eye. It's a power struggle right here. This person want to fight you. I don't know. They want to say who the man. Y'all both the man. I don't know. This could be like, yeah, like I said, this could be like a gay couple. Y'all both the man, but somebody has to submit or something. Maybe. Okay. What's up with this? Oh, tell me about the El Caro. Where's this man going? Like, what's the what's the El Caro? El Caro. El Caro. El Caro. Okay. Can I get one for the chariot? The car? No? All right. So this man trying to manifest something. He's trying to make something happen, basically. That's what he's trying to do. The sun, be victorious, maybe expose something, bring something to the light, be victorious about something. Maybe trying to expose something. Because it's just like somebody, like you trying to keep something a secret, somebody trying to bring something to the light. This person get on my nerves. I don't know if you want a relationship with this person. It's annoying. This might not be the person for you. Okay? But this is the person that's in your energy right now. Asking questions. This person spying on you? They spying on you. Maybe outside. When they're outside, they be watching you from a car. Ew. This person a whole spy. They be sitting in a car in the daytime watching you walk past. That is a spy. This person would be spying on you. Oh my my goodness. Are you flattered or what? This is all they could do while they waiting because they can't come towards you. They just be sitting in that car. They be sitting in that car waiting, wanting to talk to you so bad about a connection, about a relationship, but they don't. They just sit in that car and they wait. And they, I don't know if they feel ashamed, but they hide their head. The windows is tinted. You can't see them. And they just be sitting there watching you dead in your face. In your face. What's the Five of Wands? Why does it end with power struggle? Why does it end with conflict? A fight. Because somebody don't know what to do. They don't go to God. Either somebody doesn't go to God, don't know what to do, or somebody's just petty. I told you somebody was childish and petty over here. Queen of Pentacles, somebody's wife. They go to wife. Okay, remember the Queen of Pentacles? It's somebody's wife that's petty. This could be a married man and a married woman after you, honey. Where's these demon cards at? Somebody is real petty. Do I got any messy cards? I think I got some messy cards. We're about to pop open these messy cards right quick. What's this Five of Wands? Why is that the conclusion and the ending? I don't know. This man do not love you. King of Swords, whoever this is. I can't even say that they do. I don't know what to say. King of Swords, he doesn't seem... He wants people to cater to him. I don't know what type of feminine energy he in. Or what, I don't know. Maybe he is the feminine man. Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, this man wants to move fast. He wants to, he's going to come in with a real fast apology. But that's what he wants to do. But he's being blocked from doing all that. Like, he wants to move fast. But if he moves fast right now, it's not the right time. Y'all going to be arguing. Y'all going to be fighting. Because this man still got a whole lot going on in the background. And he don't care. This person must like the drama. I want to see something real quick about this demon. What's his name? Ronobe. Ronobe. Somebody could be named Ron. Ronobe. Or somebody needs to run away. All right, just run away from the situation. Ronobe. Let's tap into the next message. If this person comes towards you now, it's not going to end well. But I feel like God is holding them back. Ronobe is a demon described in classical demon. Ronobe is, he's a marquis or an earl. Number 27. Was it number 27? Yeah, number 27. 27 is significant. Number 1 is significant and 27 is significant. He has 19 legions of spirits. This one demon carries a whole freaking army of freaking demons. Crazy. But he's used to, he teaches rhetoric, which is like the art of persuasive speech. So that's why this person's going to text message you. I got to write that on this card. Text messages. So he has the art of persuasive languages, the knowledge of languages, and the art of persuasive speech. He's eloquent and he can debate. And he has persuasive writing. So this is going to be like a text message that this person's going to come in with. So that you could like fall for them. That's where the power struggle is going to come in. You're probably going to be like, no. Get out of here. Yeah, intellectual power. This person's going to try to come in and have it. Like, this person's where they got the keys to unconfuse you. But you don't need the keys from them because you get your own visions. Oopsie. You get your own visions and your own downloads. Why would you need a person, a mere human beings? Why would you need a mere human being's answer when God could just give you the answer? Why does this person feel like that? Maybe they're a non-believer. Maybe they're like, I got the answers, and then poof, God be telling you everything. And they be like, how did you figure it out? Because God told me, silly. Duh. All right, let's see what else we got. Is there anything more about this demon that we need to talk about? Described as a monster-like creature or strange animal. Through many texts are vague, unlikely, flashy demons. Renové's understated. Blah, 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 blah. He could be a lawyer, a skilled speaker, a politician, a preacher, the poet who can move crowds. That's his archetype. So this person is going to send you a text message that's going to try to move you. Right? But just remember, they want to move you because they don't want to do the moving. Okay, it says Renové versus other demons. Renové is not about money, which is Mammon. Renové is not about lust, which is Asmodeus. And Renové is not about destruction or fear. Renové is about control through communication. I told you this person's trying to control you. It's like a power struggle with y'all. And it's using communication. And you think that somebody is trying to like, you know, because people use silence as a weapon. You think somebody is using silence as a weapon. All right, let's find out, where is the one? Like, how come you ain't found the one yet? Where's the one? We want the one. It's like, dang. Can you get the one? We keep getting a 2 and a 3 and a 4s and a 5s. Where's the one? It gotta be a 1 now. Okay, it gotta be a 1. Oh shoot, you at peace, all right? You're just at peace with nobody. Just be at peace with nobody right now. Oh, you're on a rock somewhere. What the hell? How is the one gonna find you if this is your overall energy? How is how you gotta go. You gotta get off of here. You gotta get the boat and go, because how's the one? I don't know. You know how to be like, God will send a boat to come and save you? Let's see. Maybe that's all right. So what is that going to look like? You know what I'm saying? You're sitting on this rock. You're waiting for your person, the one, to come and save you. Right? Now, remember that story, because you don't want God to send you a lover and you're like, oh, no, his shoelaces weren't tied. I can't get jiggy with it. And it's the first boat, and then God sends the second boat, and then God sends the third boat. And then next thing you know, you're on that little rock drowning, talking about what happened. And when you get to heaven, God is going to be like, I sent you 3 boats. You said his hairline was pushed back. You said he ain't have on designer clothes. And you said he wasn't tall enough. So that's it. Welcome to the pearly gates. Nah. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about your future love. Okay, where is he at? Where is she at? Where are they at? Where is the one? All right. Oh, before I move on, there's more about that demon too. Wait, let me just get a little bit more because there's more. And I don't want to, it might resonate with somebody. That's why. Okay, so real quick. Historical context encoded human traits into spirits. Wait, these demon descriptions came from medieval grimoires, which are encoded human traits and spirits, reflected church fears and knowledge and authority, often demonized intelligence, rhetoric, and persuasion. Renove isn't evil in the modern sense. He's a warning about the power of words. Okay, so Renove is not, okay. He's a warning about the power of words. And this person want to come and talk to you. The only one that want to come and talk to you, it was that other person. Yeah, that's what, okay, language. Modern take. People interested in Renove today are often drawn to speech, debate, law, teaching, writing, spiritual studies about logos, word, reason, understanding influence, and manipulation. All right, bottom line, Renove is the power of language. Words can enlighten or enslave. That's why ancient systems personified that power as a demon. Okay, so that's why he took it as a demon. Oh, that's why they made it as a demon. So somebody's trying to use their words to either trap you or free you. But being that you were in the Eight of Swords, somebody was using their power, their gift of persuasion and words to trap you. Okay. Words can enlighten or enslave. That's why ancient systems personified that power as a demon. All right, that's it. Okay, so let's move on to the next. I got a million ways to get it before the sun come up. Okay, I was reading Proverbs 31, and I probably should talk about this in another video. I was reading Proverbs 31. The ideal wife or the ideal woman, and people be trying to really live by that. And if you read the Bible, that was King Lemuel that said that, and he said that because that's what his mama told him. So there's things written in the Bible that are wisdom, but they're not like God didn't say that. But King Lemuel's, his mama said that to him. His mama was like, "You need to find a wife that wear Gucci, Fendi, and Prada." And now somebody said, "Okay, that's great. We should put that in the Bible." And now every woman is out here trying to wear Gucci, Fendi, Prada because Lemuel's mom has said that. Just to let y'all know, God didn't say that. So, and that's the importance about reading the Bible. So you won't be trying to live up to no regular ass person standards. Okay, wisdom is wisdom, but homegirl has said, Lemuel's mom has said, a good wife uses her hands. Okay, that's great. And she toils and labors, right? Like she creates or whatever. But it said that she creates garments. She wears purple. Imagine every woman out here that's like, oh, I gotta be an outstanding woman. I gotta wear purple. Now all she's wearing is purple because that's what Lemuel's mom has said. Oh, I gotta wear purple. Oh, I gotta make sure I make garments. Not everybody out here is a designer maker. You know what I mean? So it's like that's kind of like an ideal that, and it wasn't to a nation. If you read the Bible, she said, my son, the son that came out of my womb, the son that abides by family vows. She talking to her son. That wasn't to every woman. She said, my son, this is the type of wife I want you to find. And then they put that in the Bible. Lemuel was like, let me tell you what my mama told me. And they put that in the Bible. Now every woman thinks that that's the protocol. That's the prototype. It's not. And I only way I know is because I read it last night. Because I'm like, let me try to be the best woman I can be. Be a wife or a husband. And I read it from the beginning. And it said Lemuel was telling the crowd about what his mama taught him. And I said, what? I said, what? Lemuel's mama? And that's the only time you ever see King Lemuel in the whole Bible is when he talks about his mama. And you got the whole world who don't know how to read and comprehend thinking that this is what they got to be. That's crazy. I need to read. I'm reading my Bible every day, honey. That thing is good and juicy. Especially when they talk about giving tithes. I didn't even know you wasn't supposed to give no tithes to the church. You supposed to make you some food out of the crops, whatever. Make you some food and then go to a secluded place and eat the food with God. You ain't supposed to be giving your money to no church. You supposed to be making food. That's paying tithes. Paying tithes is making food and eating it. This whole time, I ain't even know. I ain't even know. You supposed to just be breaking bread, eating. That's why people be saying grace. Now I know why people say grace over their food. Thank you, God, because that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you pay your tithes. And this whole time, the church. That's crazy how the church will mislead and misinterpret and misguide people so that the money will come to them. That's to show you people is corrupt. You better learn. If you love God, you're gonna learn God for yourself. If you really love God. The same way that people be stalking people and you know about all your favorite celebrities, you know their birthday. You can study the hell out of a Nicki Minaj or somebody, but you can't go and study the Most High. Somebody ain't me. Nah, this gotta be a lie. I'm gonna say it exactly how it's gonna be said, and then I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna interpret it different. I'm gonna interpret it intuitively. All right, bet somebody can't find the person that they want because they're married already. Okay, so you can't find your lover because you're already married. You're a married man. All right. The only way to find the one is to get unmarried. I don't know who this. I'm reading it the way is put. Look at all these pentacles though. Like somebody got money. Like this is straight King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, all the Pentacles. There's a pentacle at the bottom. Pentacle. Okay. Money, 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 money. Somebody is married already. So you can't find the one because you're already married to the two. All right. The only way to unblock it is to become single. Nine of Pentacles and wait and just be patient for like the one. See that little message right there? That message comes from the one. It's like, I'm happy by myself. I'm independent. And then you get a message from the one. Somebody couldn't wait that long and they got married to whoever. There's a saying that I love that says, it's not in the Bible. I didn't see it in the Bible, but I heard somebody say it. It says that God put people together and people put people together. And maybe you put yourself together with somebody, got married. Now you're like, damn, this is not the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money out of it, but it's not the one. So you need to, in order to unblock it, you gotta be single, right? And then it's saying what you could do to meet them is the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm gonna read it to you the way it's written first, and then I might dive in and see what's really going on. All right, but it's saying like you gotta just wait for that last pentacle. Okay, everybody's like at the Nine of Pentacles, and then boom, the Ten of Pentacles. Like it just gotta happen. It gotta be in God's will. Like there's a path that you have to go down, and for you to meet the one. So somebody's already married. Now this could also be like intuitively. Maybe you're too caught up about money and finances. You're thinking about money too much. You're working, you're overworking. You don't even make time for yourself. You need to make time for yourself and to be by yourself. You're always trying to give or something like that. You're always trying to be a boss, get your money up. And excuse me, excuse me. To unblock it, maybe you just need to, be by yourself or just let people cater to you or something, but not in like a selfish way. You know what I mean? Just chill with the giving or chill with the like, I need to work and make this money. I need to make this money. I don't have time for love because I have to make this money. But it says money is going to bring you together. This ain't money, boo. This is not money. Somebody is married. Okay, I just have to see it intuitively before I know what it really is because I don't like giving messages like this. This is weird, right? This is like me telling somebody to get a daggone divorce. Maybe you're already married to your person, okay? Because Three of Pentacles is like obedience, a contract. Maybe you're already married to your person. Let's get the rest of the cards out. Maybe you're already married to your person. You could be a married man, like you already found the one. But then why would you have to be single? You know, spirit would be like, just make the commitment tighter. Nah, this is like unravel. You gotta unravel. Yeah, this somebody getting a divorce. Well, this somebody that's married. Somebody is married. All right. The reason why you haven't found them is because you're already married. The reason why you haven't found your future love is because you're already married. You're a married man. And the way to find your future love is to be a single man. Nine of Pentacles. And then you find that person that fits that puzzle piece. That's the only way to do it. You marry somebody that you married the wrong person. That's it. Plain and simple. Now, how you gonna know this person? Oh, wrong card. How will you know this person? You're going to be like, okay, I get a divorce and then I'm single. And now what? You going to leave me out in the cold, Miss Stoney? No. How you going to know this person? Because this person is going to be in the corner. They're going to be in the corner. They're going to be in the corner holding on to their money for dear life. Somebody's going to be like, I got the bike holiday. No. I'm sorry. Maybe they do got a messed up ass weave or something like that. I don't know. But she gonna be holding on. Whoever your wife is, your future person, the person that you love, they're gonna be holding on to you. They're not gonna let go. That's how you're gonna know who this person is, because they is not gonna let go for dear life. She gonna have her feet on you. She gonna have her toes on you. Okay, she is going. She is the queen. She got a crown on. She is the queen of I'm not letting go. This is how you're going to know this person. Okay, they may be a Capricorn. Excuse me. They could be well known in the neighborhood or something like that. Saving their money, got a little bit of savings. Maybe their floors are wooden. Okay, brown or tan wooden floors. She ain't got no shoes on. This person probably don't like to wear shoes a lot. They're going to have a long dress. They don't like to show their body. Maybe a little bit of shoulder from time to time. Okay, somebody got a part down the middle. All right. She like to keep one, like the Aaliyah style, you know, hair over one eye. Your love is a one in a million. That's how you're going to know who this person is. If I get some more information, somebody likes luxurious things on their walls, or they like fancy stuff on their walls. Somebody could have like this showing me, what you call those things? They're green, they're feathers, they're long feathers. What's that bird? And the feathers look like an eye. Oh my goodness. Is it in the chat? Does somebody know? It's not penguin feathers. What's the bird? A peacock? Okay. Somebody made like peacock feathers. Okay. This is how you're going to know this person, because they're going to be holding on to you or something. They're not going to want to let you go. They're going to be backed up in the corner like, nah, I ain't letting you go. Okay. Where are you going to find this person? When you're out and about. Okay, you want to be out and about at a dead end, maybe standing on line, standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. You want to be like at the train station. You're going to be waiting for a cab or something. You're going to be standing outside waiting. Somewhere by your house, though, not too far from your house. You know, maybe the bus stop by your house, the parking garage or something like that. This is where you're going to meet that person outside. It's going to be in your neighborhood. It's going to be in your immediate environment while you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just going to be standing up, posted up. You're going to be like picking up groceries or something, or traveling. It's like, but it's going to be in your neighborhood, in your immediate environment. So you're not going to have to go far. You're not going to like go out of state. This is not somebody that's like long distance. This is definitely like your next door damn neighbor, damn near. Okay, that's why you just need to wait for this message or something, because it's like they're in your neighborhood. This person's not in a whole nother city, a whole nother town. Like they're literally in your city. That's how you're going to know this person, because they're in your city. They're in your town. They're not online. They're not in West Bubblefuck. No, they're not. They are right there. They're right next door. Excuse me. All right, let's find out when. When are you going to find this person? When? Queen, okay. When you marry them, what the hell is this? When is when? Capricorn. January. That's January. You're going to find your wife in January. The actual physical person, they may be a Capricorn. Or you're just going to find this person in January, like with the bubble coat on. They're going to be, you're going to know, because they're going to be dressed for the season. You're going to be out and about. They're going to have their coat on. And when, I don't know, I feel like it's going to be around January next year. January next year in 2026 is when you're going to see this person. That whole month of January. I'm going to timestamp this video so y'all could come back to it, whoever this resonates for, January. Right? She's like a queen in the making. She's a wife in the making. See, she already got her little crown and stuff like that. She's trying to do what she can with what she has. And then all of a sudden, like, she gets a crown. She sees you for what it is. For some of you, y'all might already be married. So this might be your wife in your home. She's just hugging you. You might just need space alone or something, and then come back to the family. Maybe you just need some time alone to think, like, I got to write these letters there. Just give me some space. For others of you, you're married, you need to be single and then get with someone who you feel like completes you. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. All right. Like I said, she's going to be holding on to you. You're going to meet her outside. Maybe it's your wife and you're trying to leave her or something like that. And you need to stay with her. So take it the way it resonates because I'm getting multiple stories. You're going to see this woman like around January, or she's already there. She's your wife. You're going to see her because she's already your wife. Somebody's already your wife. Even if it is future, they're already your wife. Like maybe God already ordained somebody to be your wife. Like God already picked somebody out for you and you're already a wife, you're already a husband. All right? Or you're really a wife and you're really a husband and you just need some time for yourself, then get back together with that person. Maybe you need some fresh air and then you go back home. Okay? Now, you're going to find this person around January. Okay? This person is going to be, like, you might find them out when they're maybe taking care of their kids. Like, this is the type of person that takes care of their kids. They work from home. They cook, they clean. This person is very disciplined. All right, let's see what else. King of Cups. There's another man here. You need to know. All right, there's another person. So there's competition. There's competition. And this man, he's more emotional. All right. Where you may be about your money or something like that, or this man may be polygamous. This might be a family oriented married man too, or something like that. But there's competition. There is competition. This man he's ready to compete over this woman, this Queen of Pentacles right here. He's ready to compete for your wife or your future wife. Okay. So when you see this person, you might think that they are an angel. There's going to be a glow about them. You're going to be like, that's the one. You're going to know because you're going to have like a vision, or there's going to be a spark. There could be a glow around their entire body, a glow around their head. It's like you're going to see their crown in the spiritual realm. Like you're going to see a glow. It's going to show up as a spark, but only you can see it. That's going to be your first impression. Like when you first see this person, you're going to think that they're an earth angel. You're going to see a glow. You're going to see a spark. This may happen around Easter. I'm picking up Easter. I still got the January here, but something significant about Easter. Because these flowers look like Easter lilies. They look like Easter lilies. I don't know what Easter has to do with anything. Maybe some type of resurrection. But this is what you're going to think about them. You're going to think there's some type of earth angel on first impression. When you first see this person, it's not even going to be love at first sight because they're not going to see you. But you're going to see them. And when you see them, there's going to be like a light surrounding their body, a glow, like a yellow glow surrounding their head or their body. does this have to do with the other reading? Because both of y'all are stressed out. Y'all, if y'all got something in common, y'all be worrying. That's what y'all got in common. That's not cool. I don't need two warriors. Somebody got to be grounded. Like, but that's what y'all got in common. Maybe y'all stressed. You may know this person or something. Like, why they want to reach out? What y'all have in common is that y'all both want to reach out, or y'all both are stressed. You may like to like sit up and study, or y'all don't like to go to sleep at nighttime. Y'all both are insomniacs. Y'all both are not getting messages. You're not getting like telepathic messages. That's what this person needs. They need telepathic messages. All right, both of y'all might have like gray hair. Y'all could be getting older. Let's see what's gonna happen. Ten of Wands. Uh, well, this connection is gonna be hard. It's gonna be a struggle to be with this person. I'm not sure why. Let's find out. It's gonna be a struggle. Or people are gonna be watching y'all. Evil eyeing y'all. Y'all might be a good looking couple. You know what I mean? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Y'all might be a good match. And people are going to be envious. I know this King of Cups is going to want to interfere. This could be a Pisces. Definitely going to want to interfere in this connection. Yep, he's looking forward to interfering and challenging you when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. But why is it so hard? Why is it going to be such a difficult connection in the future? Why? Somebody needs to apologize for something. I wonder, do you already know this person? This could be somebody's friend with the Three of Pentacles. Somebody's friend is married and can't be with them. Let's see. Yeah, and this person's like, we're more than friends. It's going to be hard for somebody to apologize. Is this somebody that you already know? Do y'all already know each other? Yeah, it's saying the moon. So there's like unfinished business. This gives me the other reading. It gives me lingering energy, residual energy from the other reading. It's at the bottom. Six of Cups. Was it in reverse? Damn. Yeah, Six of Cups in reverse is living in the past. This is somebody you already know. Give me one more card just to make sure. It's somebody from the past. And they are married. What the hell? Somebody want to apologize because you're struggling. Yeah, it's definitely somebody you already know from the past. Look, somebody ain't trying to let go. And Three of Cups, probably, yeah, somebody wants to put you, this could be somebody that's polygamous, somebody that want to put you in a third party situation still want to put you in a third party situation. This is a married man. Somebody is married, King of Pentacles. And they can't find the one because they're married and they need to be single in order to find whatever it is that they're looking for, some type of divine signature. Like they need God to sign off on it. It's more than just divine love. It's more than just, oh, I'm so happy around this person. This person needs to be with someone where God signs off on it. God don't be signing off on these relationships. Like this dude right there. Whoever's trying to challenge, God ain't signing off on them. God did not send this man. Maybe I don't know who sent this man. Maybe the devil. Or y'all know, everybody know each other. Let me get one of these past live cards. If this is somebody from your past, what is the freaking past connection? What's the unfinished business? What's the reason why someone is living in the past and can't let it go? Now I see why you're sitting on a rock. Because it's like you're stuck in between a rock and a hard space. It's like a married man here, a King of Cups who God knows I didn't even find out about him. We're going to find out about him in a second. But what's the past life connection with this that y'all got? The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. What's this past life connection? Is this somebody's wife already that they need to treat better? Or what? Before this King of Cups come and swoop her up. Alright, it's a couple of things. See, I told you, look what's at the bottom. I told you that person was out there in the last reading. Alright, so brainwashing in Egypt. So y'all got some Egyptian ties. So somebody may be like into that whole, Ra, the sun god, Horus, Seth. Somebody's into Egyptology, or y'all had a relationship when y'all was into Egyptology. Maybe in the past y'all was both like Hotep, pro-black, everybody from Egypt, Kemet. Y'all probably was on that type of time back in the day. Somebody still stuck on that. And brainwashing, religious, social, medical. Yeah, y'all probably was like Hoteps, unbrainwashed. Like somebody still like stuck on like that whole Nuwapian, Malachi, Z York. Somebody still like stuck on some past religious connection that y'all had that had to do with Egypt. Like I got the eye of Horus, you got the eye of Ra, and we got the eyes and whatever else. I don't know. I don't study Egyptology no more. I don't do that no more. Learning about I'm about to say the hierophants, the pharaohs and the hieroglyphics or something. That black power, we from Africa. All right, so there's a connection there. Okay, that's where somebody is stuck on some type of religious aspect when it comes to like Egypt. All right. Tell me about this King of Cups. That's a challenge. Is this a good person or a bad person that wants to challenge this King of Coins for this woman? Who's the one for him? Like he's looking for the one. Okay, maybe somebody hasn't found them because they are a wife. Okay, somebody could be a wife already. Tell me about this King of Cups. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? A bad guy. He is an enemy, of course. He's an enemy, so you can't. Yeah, that's why you're stuck on a rock. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's an enemy, and he's broke. He's a struggling enemy. On top of that, so this is a bum, a bum, a bum King of Cups. That's an enemy. So this enemy is trying to. It's going to be a challenge. You got to get past that person. Or I don't. I wouldn't. They're a physical challenge. Like this person not just energetically wants to challenge, not have a verbal, conversation. No, debate. This person wants to physically be in the way. All right? Like, you're not going to take this woman out on a date because I'm taking her out on a date. But he's an enemy. He probably just want to do it because that's his enemy. You know what I mean? Not necessarily so much that he may have feelings because the King of Cups, he has some type of feelings. So he may have feelings, and it's just so convenient that he's an enemy. So he may have feelings for the enemy's girl or the enemy's wife or something like that. But this King of Cups is an enemy. And he's trying to make it very difficult. Yeah, he's trying to steal. He's a thief. He's a bum thief. He's a bum thief. You could give him something and he'll still steal. This is a klepto. This person's a klepto. Yeah. This person likes to steal. You could give him food. They still go steal food. This person's hungry. They like to steal food. Or might have stole even from, they know each other. So this King of Cups and this King of Coins, they know each other. So he stole from this King of Coins before. He begged him. This man begged this King of Coins for whatever. They don't speak no more though. But he begged him for whatever. Yeah, he probably, this is the type of person that would beg to come to your house. You let them in your house, then they stealing from you. You could feed them and everything. You could feed them, give them a nice blanket, give them stuff for themselves, and they still would steal from you. Because this person's probably a klepto. So they're definitely the enemy. All right. All right. So you're going to get some type of idea, right? To where you're like, all right, I'm on a mission. I got something to do. It's one thing I got to do. When you go to do this, you're going to get a vision of it. You're going to see what to do in your mind's eye while you're doing it, or while you're talking to someone face to face. I feel like while you're about to go do something, you're going to get a vision. You need to. All right. Let me get one more card to make sure. Ace of Cups. That's what I thought. So right in the middle of you doing something, let's say, all right, let's say you're in the middle of doing something. Right in the middle of doing something, you're going to get a vision that's going to tell you to stop doing that and start doing something else. Right? It's going to be a warning. It's going to be a vision. It's like the High Priestess. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but I don't know why I put that out, but so it's like this. Let's say somebody's trying to set you up, right? Right in the middle of that setup, God is going to show you what to do. God is not necessarily going to be like, listen, this person trying to set you up, da da da. We ain't got enough time for that type of vision. We just got to get you out of there, or we got to get you the solution right now, because somebody's trying to set you up, right? Somebody's going to try to set you up. While they're setting you up, like right in the middle of it, like say 3 people just come and surround you, everything going in slow motion, and you starting to slowly realize 3 people are surrounding you, you're going to get a download that's going to say, Take 3 steps back, turn around, and walk down that street. Just do it. Just do it. Like the first message is going to say, walk down street A. When you get to street A, 3 people are going to surround you. You're going to get a vision that's going to tell you, all right, now back up and go down street B. And that's what you're going to do. And you're going to follow instruction. I don't know what you're going to meet right there. I don't know if these instructions is like for money or whatever, but Ten of Pentacles is dope. But it's like you're not going to want to change direction. But I'm telling you, you're going to have to change direction, especially after getting a vision. It's not just about changing your mind. Your mind has nothing to do with this. It is your mind, but it's a higher level of your mind. It's a vision. You know what I'm saying? It's heavenly thoughts. It's not just your thought like, I want spaghetti today. Nah, I'm gonna make some fried chicken. No, it's deeper than that. It's like, I want spaghetti today, but God is trying to protect you from maybe somebody sprayed something on the spaghetti. Now you're gonna get a vision and say, well, no, I want fried chicken. That's a safe spot. I don't know where it's going to take you, but it's like but you really wanted that. Whatever this is going to be, you're going to really want it. It's going to be really attractive. So this gives me like a test that you need to pass, because something's going to be so tempting and so attractive, and then you're going to have to say no. You're going to temperance. Yeah, you're going to have to say no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to indulge in that. Da, 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 da. I'm going to pay attention to my vision and way, and then you're going to find something. You're going to be given something else. You're going to be given something else. Whatever that is, that's the one. So it's like you're going to have 2 options, right? Like 2 of swords right here. You're going to have 2 options. One of them is going to be mad tempting. So when you say no, that's going to be you passing a test. It's not just like you saying no. It's like it's a point. You know what I'm saying? You ever play one of them video games and it makes a note? It'll say, it'll say Thomas will remember this. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an option that matters in life. Whatever, like what you do right now in this situation is going to matter in life. That choice that you're going to make, whatever the overall energy is, like a choice that you're going to make, that choice matters in life. It's going to make a difference. There's going to be a consequence. You're going to see something physical. I don't know what it is, but Spirit told me to flip over that Ten of Pentacles, so I did. Oh, and you got the Star card. Like something is going to be restored. Somebody's money is going to be restored off of this one decision. One little decision. And it's not little though. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like God is saying, like, it's really not little because it's something that you want. It's like chocolate cake. And you're like, drooling like Homer Simpson, like chocolate cake. And God's going to say, drink this beet juice. And if you make the decision to drink the beet juice, I'm just saying some type of blessing here. I don't know. Something's going to be restored. Maybe your health, somebody's clothes. I don't know. Something's going to be restored. Let me get one more because I'm nosy. All right. That man trying to block. There go that man that's always trying to block. This King of Swords always trying to block something. Yeah, he is always in his feelings trying to block something. As soon as you start to clean something up, here go this man that's like, I'm going to dirty it back up. I'm just going to dirty it up. So go ahead, you could clean it up all you want. I'm just going to comment and track my muddy feet across your floor. Like, wow. Wow. You could have put down brand new floors, and here comes somebody tracking their little muddy feet. Like, no, take your shoes off at the door, bro. For real. I don't know if you're holding on to this person because you care about them, but they don't care about you. Or something's wrong with their emotions, but it's repressed, so they're mad. Yeah, you keep making sacrifices. You probably just need to make a sacrifice and just move on. Even if it's not physically, like mentally, just like, I don't want to talk about this no more. Maybe somebody's trying to get something out of you. They want to defeat you. They want to sacrifice. They want you to sacrifice something. Sacrifice something that you know, knowledge. They don't want you to like be enlightened. Stop trying to get enlightened. Let that go. Do what I say type of energy. I have no idea what's going on. Well, who was he talking about? We probably was talking about this dude right here. This King of Cups. Yeah, but that's the reading. honey. It's hard. It's going to be hard for somebody to apologize. So this probably is somebody from your past. Somebody needs to apologize and say sorry. All right, we're going to do one more reading. And then I'm going to head out. One more reading, guys, okay? Let me just get something to drink. All right, so this last reading, we're going to find out who is stalking you. Okay, welcome in, viewers. We're going to find out who's stalking you. Because y'all know y'all hot shit, so you know somebody got to be stalking y'all. Thank you for tapping that like button. Thank you for the gifts. Someone who sent me gifts, thank you so much. I didn't see them. I'm not looking at the screen right now. Because I get distracted. So if y'all want accurate messages, I am not a television type person. All right, so we got a Pisces that want to pop out. A Pisces is stalking you. All right, this person may be on drugs or something like that. They could be, they're into something, okay? She is a lady of the night. So that person is stalking you. Oh, this ain't even the cards, but this is who's stalking you still. Somebody's hidden. Could be a woman, could be a man, could just be a Pisces overall. All right, let's see what the cards say. Who's stalking my collective? Who is watching my collective on the low? Who is stalking my collective? Six of Wands. Six of Swords, I mean. Okay, so this could be an Aquarius. An Aquarius is stalking you. All right, I feel like it's a couple of people because there's like 3 people on this boat. All right, this could also be somebody that like when you're traveling, this is somebody that travels. Somebody that you had an argument with in the past and they're trying to like smooth things over. So the person that's stalking you is somebody that's trying to smooth things over. They want things to be better, you know, maybe they want to think clearer, or they want a better mindset, or they don't want beef with you. All right, this person that's stalking you. Why in the world are they stalking you? That man, I'm telling you, this King of Swords, he keep coming out. I don't know who this man is. He's stalking you because he want to talk to you or something, or he wants to say something. He wants to be direct. He could be stalking you because he wants to. Okay, I don't trust the King of Swords. I don't trust him. That's weird because like you're traveling and this man is watching you as you travel, or he's traveling with you. That's like being on the bus and your stalker is like in the next seat. That is creepy. That is creepy. I don't understand. Like this person wants to talk to you. All right, they want to communicate with you, I guess. And this person could be a police officer because this is your blind spot. Your blind spot is La Justicia. So it's like you may have like a detective following you and stalking you. And you're not thinking, you're thinking like it's a regular person. No, it's somebody that is in blue. They're dressed in blue. They're dressed in dark blue, police officer clothes, depending on where you are. Okay, whatever uniform, they're dressed in uniform. That's your blind spot. Or this could be like, I'm not getting lawyer. I'm getting detective. I'm not getting lawyer. Like, let me see. Nope. I'm getting lawyer. I'm getting lawyer. They may be stalking you because you're smart. You're smarter than them, right? Like a detective may be stalking you because you're smarter than them, or a woman, or like a queen of swords could be stalking you because you're smarter than her. Whoever this is like it's a mental person who is stalking you because you're smarter than them. So it's like a detective, someone in the law enforcement. But the thing is, you're looking for a regular plainclothes clothes person. No, this is somebody that's in a cop car. This is somebody that's a detective in a suit. This is a suit. You got suits stalking you, and you're not paying attention to the suited people. You're not paying attention to the people in the uniforms. You're not paying attention to them. You're looking for somebody in a hoodie. You're looking for somebody bummy. No, no. This is a judicial person. This is somebody that's in the law that's stalking you. This is someone who, yeah, an official. They're stalking you. Mind you, not, yeah, somebody is studying you. You're being investigated. Someone's investigating you. And you're not paying attention because you don't even know that it's a law official investigating you. You need to fight. Like, get up. Why you always next to me? It's probably the same officer, because I keep seeing this King of Swords. Whoever this is the same person. You need to fight. You need to say something, or be. I don't know. It's a power struggle. You need to be strong or something like that. Don't worry. I'm gonna put a demon card because you need strength right here when it comes to like your energy. Somebody trying to challenge your energy. This person may try to be around you to like intimidate you or something like that. It's giving me intimidation tactics, but I don't know. It's like your blind spot is the law. You're not realizing that this is a corrupt law official that is stalking you. But you can, like, you're smarter than them. And that's what's pissing them off, because they're took their oath and whatever. But you, like, you might know the law more than they know the law, or something like that. Or you have, like, I don't know, you know your rights or something. I don't know. You're smarter than this person. And you don't even say much, so this person's mad. They're mad. They're mad. So you got to be strong when it comes to this power struggle, because somebody may try to use, like, if this person ever approaches you, they may try to use their authority. Nah, challenge somebody's authority, because somebody is corrupt. They are corrupt. You need to challenge these corrupt people. Don't just take, and just because they got on a uniform, don't just take their word. Like, who are you? You a regular person like me. Because if you wasn't a regular person like me, you wouldn't be mad that I'm smarter than you. You got this uniform on and you think that uniform is brilliance, but my mind, my whole mentality without the uniform is smarter than you. That's why they're stalking you. Somebody's studying you. They're mad. They're pissed off. They want to use their authority to control you. Your strength is to battle it. Just say no. I'm not doing that. I'm not going that way. What's up? What's good? You want to scuffle in the street? Like, take off that uniform. What's nah. I'm not saying get physical, but you know. Um. What? You need to let go. Like, I'm not gonna rack my head with trying to figure out things. You need to let go of a Scorpio. Let go of a Scorpio, or let go of somebody's death. Maybe somebody died. Somebody could have passed away. You need to let it go. Let it rest. Let it be. You don't need to fight nobody. Maybe you know what I'm saying? You want justice for someone. You know, justice for someone that could have been killed by the law officials, or that could have just been killed, period. And maybe they're not investigating. They want to investigate you, but maybe they don't want to investigate, okay, something that they should be investigating. La muerta. Excuse me. All right, you need to let go of some type of Taurus, Scorpio, some type of death. Like, it could be something that's still in your heart space. This person is not going to stop stalking you. They're not going to, I don't know if what they want to do. They want to talk to you and get some type of information, but it's beyond Two of Cups. This is like, either this person wants a relationship with you. Weird. Okay, either this person wants a relationship with you, or they want to keep stalking you until y'all have a conversation. But why is it not the Two of Cups? The Two of Cups is a regular ass conversation. Why has it got to be so deep and intertwined and intense? And somebody wants like to have some type of encounter with you. Somebody maybe this might be an official that's stalking you. They're using, it could be a police officer that likes you or something like that, or somebody that's in like a detective, a police officer, somebody maybe they like you and they're using their power, to stalk you because they like you. Like, that's still wrong. It's still kind of crazy, still weird. This person is weird. They are weird. Okay, and they're too free. They don't have like no discipline. This person don't have no structure, like outside of like, you know what I'm saying, like they got the structure because they made it to some type of law, position, rank, but it's like in that ranking, honey, they just doing whatever they want or willy-nilly. But they mad because it's like with their ranking, you're still smarter than them. They're pissed off at that. They're stalking you because you're mad smart and you don't talk a lot. You say a little bit, and what you say is right on point. No, watch who you talk to, because you could be talking to a police officer. Somebody is not going to stop. Are they going to stop stalking you? Hell no. They're going to keep stalking you into some type of relationship, into some type of deep conversation. I don't know what the deep conversation. Because why is not the Two of Cups? The Two of Cups is like a regular, excuse me, ma'am, did you see Wesley Snipes go left or right? You know what I'm saying? That's a regular conversation. Why does person want to get so deep and so intense? And that's a relationship. You might got a detective that's supposed to been investigating you done fell in love with your ass. All right, Five of Pentacles is at the bottom. I ain't even noticed. They ain't never gonna stop. All right. Your higher self is telling you to befriend this person. Oh, that almost made me vomit. Like, nah. that didn't feel right. It's too many fives out here. You got the five of wands, the Five of Pentacles. You're supposed to follow some type of instruction. Maybe you can learn something from this person. Try, if you encounter anybody and they may be suited up, and I'm talking about it could be a tie. Remember, lawyers, anybody that's an official that has on a suit, a uniform. Be quiet. Let them talk, because this person is not going to stop until y'all having an intense conversation. When y'all have this intense conversation, you need to learn from this person. So that means be quiet. You're probably going to pick up some information, jot that thing on down. All right, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can learn from your enemies. I'm not really seeing an enemy. I'm just seeing like this person is stalking you. They're watching you. All right, they are spying on you. They're studying you because you're mad intelligent, and you're not, you think that it's a regular person, but it's not. It's really somebody who's in a high official, somebody you got like a judge, like, yes, you gotta you got a judge that's like really studying you because you're intelligent, but I don't know why they're gonna try to challenge you. I don't understand, like, or your strength. This is where your strength lies. Your strength lies in being in opposition. Like, you're not just gonna, just because you in a suit don't mean you gonna tell me what to do. What? God tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, your higher self is saying to continue to be obedient to the Most High God. Like, we don't care what your suit and tie and badge. We do not care, okay, about your badge, because that's a place that you're not looking. Is saying, like, you're not even suspecting that whoever's stalking you is actually a freaking high-ranking person, like the president, like the president of the United States, Trump, is stalking you, and you're like, nah, not Trump. And they want to come and talk to you face to face, but not like on no two of cups, not on no, oh yeah, this is just a mutual conversation we're having. No, somebody wants to partner up with you. Like, this is Libra energy. Somebody wants to balance things out with you or something like that. They want to come into agreement. Child. Five of Pentacles at the bottom. I hope it's about money. I don't know what it's about. Five of Pentacles at the bottom. What's this Five of Pentacles? This person is hidden anyway. They're going to expose themselves. They're going to keep stalking you until you love them, or they're going to keep stalking you until y'all have this deep conversation. What's the Five of Pentacles, though? Being an overall energy, like, why is it a struggle, a physical struggle? Somebody's broke, somebody's poor. Somebody's having a hard time. Why is that the overall energy? Someone having a hard time. Oh, with a death. Somebody's going to pass away. Right? This could be somebody that, Nine of Pentacles, somebody passed away, maybe left you alone. So now you could have resentment towards this officer. This could be an officer wanting to apologize. Maybe they, took somebody in your household, took somebody in your family, or put somebody in jail. I'm not really seeing jail, but I'm seeing death overall. Okay, it could have been like a drug overdose. Somebody could have OD'd off of, some type of substance, some type of narcotic. All right, maybe the police. I don't know what the beef is with you and police, though. Maybe they killed somebody using drugs or something like that. But whoever it was, they left you by themselves. Like, you got left by yourself. So there's resentment because something ended. Somebody's money could have ended. Somebody could have lost their life. All right, but Spirit's saying, like, you need to let that go. Some ending or some death. You need to release it, let it go. Tell me about this Los Enamorados. Enamorados. Someone is enamored. This person is not ever going to let you go because they are enamored by you. Like, it's it's self-explanatory. Basically. When the exact same card starts to clarify, the exact same card is like, it is what it is. This person just want to talk to you. They want to have a deep conversation. They're in love with you. And they want to know, like, they're choosing you for some weird reason. I would just shut up and just learn from this person, or whatever God tells you to do, just be obedient and tell God, and do what God tells you to do. Three of Pentacles. What is Three of Pentacles? What is the Three of Pentacles? Or maybe you just got to be this person's friend. Not that you have to. You have a choice. But perhaps this person wants to be your friend. Like, hey, wait, I know I'm an officer. Like, an officer, it's like an officer comes towards you and you're like, you start walking faster. Like, what does this officer want? I didn't do anything. And he starts running. You know what I mean? And then he has his cuffs jangling. And you start running faster. And you're like, why is this cop chasing me? And they're just like, wait. I just want to say, you're mad smart, yo. Do you want to, like, get some crumpets together? You want to get some tea and crumpets? Like, this whole time, this officer is stalking you and chasing you down because they want to be your friend. Instead of doing it, somebody's weird. The Hermit. This is about you going Hermit as well. But somebody is weird. Maybe they use computer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, somebody sits in the background and they watch you and they study you, and they do people searches on you, and they find out what type of person you are, and then they go find you in real life. Like, somebody is bugged out. I don't see the crazy card, but it's six of swords is close enough to it. It's close enough to it. Like, nah, you're bugged out. This is like somebody finding the love of their life online or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, learn what you need to learn. Get whatever paperwork or contract. Maybe they're, I don't know. This cops wants to see eye to eye with you. They want to definitely see eye to eye with you, and they want to talk about the truth together. Okay, because I don't know, your blind spot is like the truth, or your blind spot is maybe you're not corrupt, but someone is. And being that you're not corrupt and you do everything righteously, you don't know what certain people be doing behind the scenes. What's the La Muerta? What do you need to release? Yeah, heartbreak, heartache, divorce, a death. No, somebody died and somebody lying. But it's saying to release that justice. Somebody could have died in jail. Somebody could have passed away in jail, and you might fight for this. Like, nah, it could be an overdose. Somebody may die in jail from an overdose. And you're going to be like, I know this person was a drug addict. This person was poisoned. Y'all poisoned this person. Like, you may stand up for someone who could have died in jail. Like, you can't see them. You don't know what's going on. So that's your blind spot. Okay, maybe it could have been like a judge who ordered something corrupt to someone in jail or something like that. And now you want to fight for them. Because somebody didn't do drugs, or somebody's not going to die from drugs in jail. Somebody doesn't like overdose. They don't do crack. They don't do none of that. Somebody may overdose. And that's probably why this officer wants to have like an intimate conversation with you. I don't know. Something's going to get exposed in the judicial system, or the truth is going to get exposed. Now, this is what I was looking for, the Two of Cups, because that's the only conversation you need to have is with an officer. It's like, nope, I ain't seen nothing. Thank you. Have a nice day. No, somebody wants to probe. But I feel like they're coming. They wanna come with the truth. You see how they're both like in the bare, naked, in their purity. Like, this person wants to be like, nah, I'm coming to you with the truth. This is pure. I'm gonna tell you what really happened or something like that. I don't know. The devil was at the bottom. I'm about to get out of here. Los enamorados. Give me a card to put on that. An extra card to put on. All right, so this person would stop, but their plan is to like make you fall in love with them. After they make you fall in love with them, they're going to abandon you, and then they're going to wait for you to come to them. So it's like making a habit. They're going to try to make a habit. There's somebody that will call you for like 21 days. They'll call you for 21 days until you get into the habit with the Lover's card. The minute that you get into the habit, this person's going to abandon you. They're going to abandon you. You're going to be so used to the habit that this person's going to sit back and wait for you to reach out to them. And that's why this person is pissed, because you're smarter than them. It's like any tactic that they use, yeah, Five of Swords, you're already like, oh, I know that one. Yep, I read that one in the 48 Powers of Law. Yeah, 48 Laws of Power, whatever. 48 Laws of Power. You challenge somebody mentally, you challenge somebody energetically, and that's why they... Can I get a card to actually put down on the Three of Pentacles? What does your higher self want you to do? To have a small conversation. We don't need to have no deep conversation. You don't need to... What you need to know. Yes, the thief went left. That's all I know. Or I ain't see no thief. That's all I know. That's it. You don't need to. So where did you grow up? All right, and how did your grandmother treat you? Okay, and then your father, was he like you? Well, for what? Or like somebody, or just keep it friendly. Keep it like, oh my God, you crochet as well, so do I. That's it. Three of Pentacles. We both crochet. That is so cool, officer. Bye. This person, I don't know. Like, even though they're an officer, they're still like a regular person. So this is like a regular person just trying to get you to fall in love with them, and just so that they get abandoned. Like, this is a corrupt person, regardless. It don't matter what costume they got on. It don't matter if it's a firefighter, an officer. It doesn't matter if this is a door dasher, a donut shop maker that work at Dunkin' Donuts uniform. It don't matter what uniform they got on. This is a regular ass person who wants to do regular ass things with you. All right, so they want to make you fall in love with them, say that they're going to choose you just to abandon you, just so that you can run to them. Like, no, it's not going to happen. You're going to leave it. You're not even going to get deep. You're just going to be like, yeah, can I get a donut? Thanks so much. Have a blessed day. And keep it moving. Your plan is not going to work. Yeah, exactly. Power struggle. That's why this person's so mad. They're so pissed. They're trying to study you. They're really trying to study you. Probably so they can mirror you, copy you, do what you do. And then what's sad about it is that somebody passed away. You're getting over grief and you're trying to heal. And while you're trying to heal, here comes some type of maniac. Like, dang, can you get a freaking break? Can you get a break to mourn someone's passing? This could have been an ex that passed away or something like that. Can you could have broke up with somebody, and then as soon as you break up with somebody, they pass away. And you're trying to mourn this person's death, and here comes someone who's trying to like bring on this past energy back onto you. Let me see something with this past life card. If this person was trying to bring back some type of trauma, what type of trauma are they trying to tap into? Because can you heal from some loss or something like that? Can you breathe? Damn. Male or female? What that got to do with anything? I don't know. Somebody trying to play a role, man or woman. Somebody was, I don't know. Somebody's trying to say, I'm the man, you the woman. Me man, you woman, me unga unga. Somebody's like that. I don't know what they're trying to do. Somebody, and then we got addiction at the bottom. So maybe somebody was in some type of addiction, like I said with that moon card right there, because this is addiction. That's lean. This is lean, and this is Molly Percocets. All right, and this we don't. I have to cover that up. That's a broken heart. She's doing it because her heart. I know it don't look like a heart, but it's a heart. It's a heart on the left and it's broken, and it's a heart on the right and it's broken. All right, so her heart is broken. So now she's drinking lean and popping Molly's and Percocets. That's what somebody's doing. Somebody's so emotional that they doing that. So I don't know, maybe anyway, you're trying to heal and someone's trying to make you backslide or something, or somebody's trying to play games with you. If they studied you, that's what's crazy, because if this person studied you, why are they using your weakness, or they're trying to use your weakness against you? That is straight manipulation. But it's manipulation that's not working though. Somebody's trying to use the to manipulate you, or use your past lover who passed away to manipulate you. That's crazy. Because somebody's like, you need to know your place as male and female. Yeah, this person wants you to submit to them. Ain't nobody submitting. You like, I got the same thing you got. What you talking about? Submit to who? What you got more than me? I'm smarter than you. It's like, why would you submit to somebody who you're smarter than? And that's why this person want to play with your emotions. Okay, so mentally, you got me. So that's why you try to play with your feelings with something that you already released. Somebody died, like you could have passed over whoever, mother, father. You could have a Passover father, and somebody's trying to say, well, that's why your dad is dead. I'm coming in to take the place of your dad, or something like that. And I'm the male, you're the female, or I'm the woman, you're whatever the case may be. Now surrender. Somebody wants you to surrender to them. Like your father could have passed away. Somebody says, well, you ain't got no father, so surrender to me. I'm your daddy. Something weird like that. I'm about to get out of here. It's getting on my nerves. Yeah, fight. That's your strength, because you can fight. Okay? You could throw them bows with the best of them. You are a challenge. That's the whole thing. You're a challenge. If you ever thought that you wasn't a threat, you are a threat. Okay? You're pressure. You're really pressure. So, somebody's like, you're smarter than someone. So if they wanted to energetically like combat you, they can. Let me see what demon this is. Because I feel like you're strong in this area. You have some type of strength when it comes to conflict, right? You're like, I'm with the war. You could be an Aries. You could be a god of war. You could be somebody's a Scorpio, heavy Pisces, heavy Scorpio, heavy Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini. A little bit of Aquarius. What was I asking again, y'all? I forgot. Oh, the demon. What's your strength? What do you have strength over? You have strength over this demon. What is this demon you got strength over? After this, I'm gonna let y'all go for today. I hope you guys enjoyed your holidays. The devil. What? You out here battling the devil? Oh my God. You could be battling addictions, like you have strength over your addictions. This has to do with consumption. Yeah, somebody may be trying to get you to do Molly Percocets. You're like, nah, I don't do that. An officer too. An officer could be trying to come and get you to do some Molly Percocets. Like, officer, what? Officer. Like, what the hell? So that you could be addicted. Somebody wants you to be addicted to something so that way you submit to them and come back. But I feel like they got this unga type of, I'm male, you female, you submit to me, unga. But then it's like, that's not authority. Like, this person got some fake authority. They're corrupt because they're going to try to drug you in order to do it. They're going to try to persuade you, drug you in order to make you submit to them. That's why they want to get into this relationship or into this connection. And you're gonna be like, nah. You're gonna be like, oh, I know what that is. I seen that on TV. That's Molly Percocets. Nah, I don't do that. Let me tell you, you're gonna get all technical. Let me show you the compounds of what Molly and Percocet is made of. Like, you should not be doing that. Now the compounds, this is from the coca leaf. And they take the compounds inside the coca leaf and then they scrape it and then they put it like you're gonna, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Okay, that's the devil. You up against the devil. That's not even a demon. This Moloch. Let me type up Moloch. Yeah, that's what I need to type up. Moloch. He don't even got a number. The devil, Moloch. Uh-uh. Let me look up Moloch. Tell me about Moloch. Tell us about Moloch right quick. And then I'm going to let y'all go. And look who at the bottom. Justice again. Justice came out like 3-4 times. Somebody's a Libra. It's a Libra out here. Moloch. You know what Moloch remind me of? Mollusk. Like a mussel. Somebody eating mussels, crab legs, something from the water, something from the sea. Hold on, let me stretch. Ooh. Nah, this is somebody's kid passing away. This is somebody's child passing away. I knew it. You know how I knew it? Because the Five of Pentacles. This is always like an adult taking a daggone kid to school or something like that. Like, come on, time to go to school. And I didn't want to say it just yet because I ain't seen no Page of Pentacles. And it ain't no Page of Pentacles because somebody's doing spell work, death work on somebody's kid. But that's crazy. Somebody's doing death work on somebody's child, yo. And it might be an officer too, somebody that is like behind a judicial system for real. And now I'm getting my confirmation from Moloch, because Moloch is what? Moloch is associated with child sacrifice. I freaking knew. I should have said it. I should have just said it. Because now y'all think that I wasn't going to say it. And I was going to say it, but I didn't want to say it because I don't like to predict certain things like that. So, but when I seen this, I'm like, hold on. That's somebody's child passing away. Somebody's crying because they need to release the fact that 3 of their kids passed away, or their child, somebody's crying because the child passed away and they got to release that hurt or something like that. Yeah, look, the Empress, this is a mother. This is a mother. This could have been a mother that didn't really care about their children, though. All right, so I don't think this is a good mom. This could have been, yeah. I don't think this is a good mom. Okay, somebody may even go into the judicial system because of their child being killed or murdered. All right, but yes, that's what this devil is about. So you have strength over this. That's why I didn't even want to speak it into existence. But yeah, Moloch, child sacrifice. I didn't even want to speak it into existence, but you have strength over it. Ain't nobody taking your kid. Ain't nobody doing that. Just release the thought of that. That's a thought that somebody's trying to scare you with. Release the thought of that. Right? They're going to come in with this thought. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to plant some seed, or right after you get this bad thought, mind you, you don't see no temperance out here. You don't see no visions. There's a difference between a thought and a vision. A vision gives you knowledge on which way to act. A thought is just out there. It's just like earrings. All right, means nothing, right? This is dangling earrings. What does this mean? Not a damn thing. That's information. This is just information. Someone is trying to inform you, send you a bad message. You know what I'm saying? Give you a bad taste in your mouth, a bad. That's all. Just a bad taste in your mouth. It's not an omen. It's not a premonition. Somebody's trying though, but it's not an omen. It's not a premonition. It's not nothing. It's an illusion. Somebody's trying to send you an illusion of like your child passing away. And that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, yeah, it says he represents something very specific, not just a demon, but a system of sacrifice. So, oh my goodness, I gotta write this down. I'm gonna make me a new set of demon cards, and I'm gonna write the stuff that I'm reading right here because it's not on this card whatsoever. But yeah, this doesn't just represent a demon, it represents a system of sacrifice. So, you send your kids to jail or kids go to jail, they're going to die and somebody's going to die in jail. Somebody's definitely going to die in jail. Like somebody wants someone's son or daughter or something like that to go to jail so that they could like get hurt or stabbed up or die in jail. That, or this could be like a collective message of like the judicial system is set up for child sacrifice. It's a system of sacrifice. So Moloch is associated with child sacrifice, especially burning children as offerings. In the Bible, he is not treated like a neutral spirit or abstract demon. He is treated as an abomination linked to Canaanite and Ammonite worship associated with fire, death, and false security. Worship involves sacrificing one's own children to gain favor, prosperity, or protection. So somebody sacrificed their own kids. They trying to get you to sacrifice your kid. You're not about to sacrifice your kid for no fame, for no glory, for no fake ass God, and definitely 100% not for the devil. You're not about to do it. You're not about to do it. And that's crazy. My view was dropped by 40. My view was dropped by 40 when I said that. Okay. So yeah, get going, cause this collective right here, we go up against that. We're not for that. We're not for sacrificing no children. So if you're trying to sacrifice your child for fame, we about to sacrifice that. Okay, that's how my collective get down. That's how I get down. So yeah, worship involves sacrificing one's own children. Wow, to gain favor. In the biblical references they give you, God speaks directly and harshly against Moloch. All right, in Leviticus 18:21, you shall not give any of your children to offer them to Moloch. hell no. I my kid come first. You're bugging. Your children better come first. They're like, I don't care how much they get on your nerves. I don't care how much they do, because children will get on your nerves. Children will play sides, okay, between mommy and daddy, between mommy and grandma. That's what kids love to do. Okay, because they're children. Babies are babies. Psychologically, that's the id, the ego, and the super ego. So a child has the id. They just, I want, I want, I want. It takes a while for them to gain that ego to say, is this safe? And then it takes a longer time for them to, not even time but experience, for them to gain the super ego, which says, is this right or is this wrong? Children don't have the super ego. They barely have the ego to know what's safe and what's not safe due to the lack of experience. But they do have the id, and the id is, I want this, I want that, I want. And that's all a child knows, is what they want, and they're going to do what they can to get it, even if they got to play one parent against the other. That does not make an excuse for you to neglect your children to the point of death. Okay, God does not like that. He speaks directly and harshly against this demon right here, this devil. Okay, Leviticus 22:5. God says he will cut off anyone who participates or even ignores it. So if you participate in it or even ignore it, you hear what I'm saying? So if you participate in child sacrifice, God is fitting to cut you off. If you ignore it, that's why I told you, you come over here with that. I didn't say I'm ignoring you. I said I'm punching you in the face. Right? I am not playing. Like, and I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that God is like, if you ignore it, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that I know who are getting cut off from God because they ignore when children are hurt. I know there's a lot of people out there that act like they don't know what's going on with their children in the next room because they doing drugs and they smoking crack, and then damn them cousins is back there doing the wrong things to them little kids. You're getting cut off. You're getting cut off. We don't ignore that. I didn't say I'm ignoring nothing. I didn't say, oh no, I'm not going to participate in child sacrifice. And I'm just, if you do it, then you better just, no, if you do it, I'm lumping you up straight like that. Like, in the name of, in the name, in the name of the Lord, for real, in the name of the Lord, because yeah, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? See, I'm telling you, God, people be like, oh, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that. Listen, when God says it's time to lump somebody up, it's time to lump somebody up, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, God's going to forgive me, trust me, or it was an order. Okay, it was a direct order. God said, nah, God said, lump y'all up. Y'all trying to make child sacrifices. God said, lump y'all up. So this is somebody that's probably trying to take your child from you in order to make a child sacrifice. This could be somebody that's like trying to call ACS on you or something like that to get your child set. Watch these people that be sacrificing their kids. Oh my God. Never, not me, not never. I got my kids. I got all my kids, and my kids are staying with me. I would never, I don't give a fuck. I could be poor. I could be poor like this. We gonna be like this together, boo. I'm not gonna sacrifice you just so I could be rich. Never. Not in a million years. Not in 1,001 years. Somebody's trying to get somebody to do that. Somebody is trying to get somebody to say, huh, take them. Put my child in the system. That's the foster care system. That's the adoption system. All them systems you put in your kids in, you don't sacrifice your kids. I don't care if you killed them. Killed them. Sorry, I mean to say that. I don't care if you didn't kill them. Putting them in the system is murder. If you give your child over to the system, this is a system built on child sacrifice. The ACS, the adoption systems, the foster care systems, they get paid to keep them kids. They get paid, and them kids be being abused in all types of ways. All types of ways. And I hope God sees, and I hope God give these people consequences. Okay? Because only he could punish and only he could judge. But look, Jeremiah 32:35, God says he never commanded it, nor did even enter his mind. You see? And that's what they're trying to do right here. They're trying to make it enter your mind. They want to make you think, oh yeah, your child is gonna, this is gonna happen, da, 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 like bad omens or something. Somebody trying to put a bad thought into your mind. But God says He never commanded that. And He said, child sacrifice, God never said sacrifice your child. And people be taking it wrong just because He told Isaac to go sacrifice his son. That was his firstborn son. And the reason why he did it, no, who was it? Was it Abraham sacrificing Isaac? I think it was Abraham sacrificing his firstborn son, the only son that he had. And that was a test. God never said go do that. Like, God was just testing him to see if he was obedient with his only son. You know what I'm saying? It's like I told you about the temptation. It's only temptation if you really want it. That's what make it a test. It's only a test if you really want something. If you're like, dang, I really want that chocolate cake, but no. You know what I'm saying? So Abraham really loved his son because they waited 99 freaking years. Like Sarah was 99 years old before she had this kid, and then God gonna say, oh yeah, go kill him. Like, what? Okay, Lord, because he's obedient. You know what I mean? He was obedient, but God was like, nah, that was just a test. Make sure you was obedient. I just want to make sure what I gave you, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to, because some people, God will give you $1 million and you'll worship the $1 million and not God. You know what I'm saying? So God didn't want to say, okay, I gave you your son and now you ignore me, because people get into high positions and then they ignore God. You get into that relationship and then you forget about God. You prayed and prayed for that relationship, then you get into it, then you forget about God. You prayed and prayed for that one child, then you get that son and you forget about God. You prayed and prayed for this money, and then now you're out here buying Gucci, and now you're into mammon and you forget about God. So God just want to make sure that you don't forget about him, but he would never command for you to do any type of child sacrifice. God never commanded that. Okay, the only one that commanded that, yeah, God never commanded that. So, and it never even entered his mind to say, go out there and sacrifice your children to a system. This is a system. So this is not just like one person. This is like the jail system, the foster care system. These are systems designed for child sacrifices. It's like a legal system. You know what I mean? Like, there's a legal system that's saying, if you want to sacrifice your child, you'll go to jail for killing them. Give them to us. We'll do it for you. Woo! Keep your children out of ACS. Keep your children out the system, the jail system, all them systems. La justicia. Keep them out. Keep them out. King, 2 Kings 23:10. King Josiah destroys the site where children were burned to Moloch. Oh my goodness. So there's probably a site where they do this. So this could be either all the buildings, all the ACS, CPS buildings. This could be all the courts or something like that. This could be like real sites. This could be houses off in different, you know what I'm saying, in the boondocks somewhere where they do this stuff. Like, this could be like upstate in a house or something like that. Like, I'm about to start doing readings where we're gonna start finding these missing kids, and I'm gonna start being like, yeah, there's a bush by a house, the house is red. I'm ready to do all of that, because that's what we need. What the hell am I here for if I'm not going to help? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's women, men, or children. Like, y'all obviously need help, because these kids are going to a system that is sacrificing them, and they're making it legal. And God has a problem with it. And if he didn't have a problem with it, it wouldn't be a message for today. All right. So yeah, King Josiah destroys the site where children were burned to Moloch. Okay, this could be talking about the Epstein files and the Epstein Island, because this is somebody definitely leaving and traveling to an island. They could be trying to take your child to some type of island to have their way with them. Okay, but this is one of the strongest condemnations in scripture. So God has a big problem when it comes to the children. A big problem. He don't like how y'all treating these kids. He don't like how y'all sacrificing these babies. God has a huge problem with that. Oh, it says it right there. It says it right there. Accepts Child sacrifice. It does say it. Tricks mortals into being bound. Makes one worse off than ever before. So somebody is trying to get you in a bad position, like make you broke, make you down and out, make you homeless, so that way you lose your kids, and then they go into the child sacrifice system. But the thing is, when you sacrifice a child, you're supposed to be rich and famous. You know what I mean? I thought that's what the celebrities was doing. It looked like you're gonna sacrifice a child. If you did, I don't see you doing it, but somebody wants to do that, but you still a bum. Five of Pentacles. Like, what? You're still a bum here. This still looks like a bum. You know, I don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. Okay, somebody may try to drug you and steal your kid and kidnap your kid. Don't do any drugs. Don't do any alcohol. Somebody may be trying to drug you in order to say that you're a crackhead and take your kids. Like, be careful, because there's somebody, and they in the law official that's stalking you too. Yeah, this person probably studying you to see what corrupt things that you do, if you steal, if you rob, just so they could try to come and take your kid. Stay on the up and up. Stay on the up and up. All right. Something about Target, and I hate to put people names up and stuff, companies, but why is Target company? Because you know some of these companies be selling those boxes, them file cabinets, and they be these kids' name file cabinet named Joseph. Why is that file cabinet named Joseph? File cabinet named Ariana. Why is it a file cabinet named Ariana? I don't know. Maybe Target, the company Target, the business, the shopping store Target. You know, Target. Maybe they got something to do with it. All right. Now, I don't shop at Target though, regardless. I don't care. I don't shop there no how. How Moloch was worshipped. A hollow metal statue heated from below. Okay, like an oven. A hollow statue heated from below, like a furnace. It's giving me Freddy Krueger vibes now. Children placed on the arms or inside the idol. Wow. They were placed inside and burnt. That's crazy. Drums. Look, because these are drums. Five of Wands is drums. Drums beating loudly to drown out the screams. It's called Tophet. 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 Top het. Tophet. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Whether every detail is literal or partly symbolic, the core truth is agreed upon. Children were sacrificed for power, favor, or survival. Is Moloch a demon or a god? This is important. In the Bible, a false god, abomination. They put the devil. In demonology, later categorized as a demonic entity. In scholarship, possibly a god named Milcom, a title meaning king, Melech, or a ritual system, not just a single being. So Moloch is not just one person. Moloch can be many people, a system, like how I was saying, it's a system. That means like people work together. That means like the schools are connected to the ACS, are connected to you know what I'm saying, to these higher up official people who are sacrificing these kids. Like they're interconnected. Son, I'm learning stuff. I told you was gonna learn something if you just shut up. If you shut up, I'm telling you, talk less. We finna learn today. I am so excited because wow, I did not know. I did, like, you know these systems are set up against children. You know this, but to see the cards show us like, nah, God really don't like this. It ain't just something that you don't like. God really don't like this. We're gaining knowledge right here. We're learning right here. We're healing. This is healing. This is healing. Somebody needed this healing right here, because maybe your child passed away, or maybe we can prevent this right now. Somebody could be about to put their child in a system. Don't do it. They're about to sacrifice this. That's a whole child sacrificing system. And it says, many scholars believe Moloch is less a person and more a practice. Oh my goodness, I gotta write this down. I need some new cards, y'all. I need some blank ones so I wanna write this down. I'm getting excited. I didn't know this. This is a system because I've been thinking, you just think all these demon cards are just demons and stuff like that. It's telling you no, this is a system being set in place, and you actively are fighting against a system. You yourself single-handedly fighting against a whole system is wild crazy. It got me scared. I'm a little scared because when you figure out it's like Baal. It's like you're Elijah and it's just you and you're up against like 400 people. This is a whole system you're up against. It's a system of child sacrifice. So you know who's going to win. You know who's going to win. But there's something about a win that you need to release. Let go of winning. It's not about winning. Okay? It's not about winning. It's about protecting not even your child. It's about protecting yourself. Because somebody is trying to come in, I'm telling you, and they're trying to do something over here. I don't know what it is yet. I just told y'all the most I could tell you about this situation, which is somebody trying to come in, make you fall in love with them so you could chase them. I think this person trying to get you to do drugs or something, because this is like the eight. It was like the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, and that's all Piscean energy. And the biggest Piscean energy is somebody out here with Molly and Percocet. Somebody's trying to get you to do Molly and Percocet so that you will forget about your child, so your child will end up in the system, so you will look like a crackhead and you can't fight the system that's trying to take your child. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's what it is. That's what it is. It gotta be. It gotta be. It gotta be somebody that's trying to, because you're fighting against the whole system. But it's not about the win. All right. It's about protection. That's how you win. You protect yourself. And this is going to happen fast. So this communication is going to happen real fast. Don't say nothing. If anything, ask questions, be like, or confirm certain things, like whatever they say. If they be like, well, the sky is blue, the sky is blue. Yep. And it's going to turn purple soon. It's going to turn purple soon. Got it. Like, don't add shit to it. Don't be like, but sometimes the sky does turn blue. Like, don't add nothing to this sky. Like, just listen and then repeat whatever they say. Just be like, and when you see x minus 2 equals 5, x minus 2 equals 5. Wow. Like, don't even give this person no information, because they're studying you to get information from you. So the more you tell them, the more the more ammunition they have to use against you. All right. So let's see what else. All right. Let me read the rest of this demon, and I'm going to let y'all know. What Moloch represents, deeper meaning. Symbolically, Moloch represents sacrificing the innocent for gain, trading future generations for present power, systems that demand blood to function. What? Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I am scared. Okay? My whole legs have chills behind this. And I'm not scared because it's scary. I'm scared because it's true. This is the world we live in, son, and this is scary. Systems that demand blood to function? Huh. That sound like the let me shut up. Because I don't want nobody coming after me, honey. I don't want nobody, but it does sound like the police. Sound like the police. They the only ones that's killing out here. They the only ones that's out here killing. As far as the system goes, I'm not talking about black people, black on black crime, white on white crime. I'm not even talking about, that's not even a system. That's random. Those are random impulses. You know, possibly manipulated by a system. You know what I mean? But it's not the system that's demanding the blood. We don't want bloodshed. We want money. Okay? We want to live happily. We don't want to kill nobody. We want to make our rap music and eat our fried chicken. Lord, let me stop being prejudiced against myself. But listen, seriously, this is a system that demands blood to function. Moloch. This is why Moloch shows up in modern language to describe war machines, exploitative governments, corporations that destroy families, ideologies that justify harm for the greater good. Okay? Moloch is a system that consumes children to survive. That my stomach is turning. I'm getting the hell off here. I gotta go. This is giving me chills. It's making my back chill. I don't know what's happening to my whole body. I'm about to faint, y'all. I'm about to pass out. I can't breathe. Why? This shit is scary. A system that consumes children in order to survive. ACS. That's CPS. That's the juvenile. Whew. All right. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people deserve to go to jail, but not innocent children. Not innocent children. Like, I've seen some children shoot people and kill people, and I'm not gonna say they deserve some type of disciplinary action, but innocent children that ain't never did nothing, they trying to set their parents up, take them out of a happy home. You know what I mean? That is a system that consumes children in order to survive. That's crazy. Let me finish this up. Why God hated Moloch so much? He was killing his kids. But let's see. Why God hated Moloch so much? Because Moloch worship. Because Moloch worship reversed God's order. So God's order is to protect the children, but Moloch's order reversed it and said to kill the children. Moloch worship used fear instead of love. You see, I'm scared to death. I am scared to death. I am scared. I'm scared. This is scary. I mean, I'm scared because not because it's scary, but I'm scared because it's true. It's giving me bad chills to know, like, it's like evil exists, but to actually have knowledge on how, and it's like, what? But God loves conquers all, but this is scary. This is some scary shit. Okay? And Moloch used fear to manipulate people instead of love. Okay? No, we're not scared to go up against them. You're not scared to go up against them. You're not scared to challenge them. That's actually where your strength is at. Your strength is within challenging this whole entire system. So you're not scared of Moloch, but you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, this is creepy. I didn't know. I knew evil existed, but to see it how it plays out and to get confirmation from the Most High God is like, once God tell me, I already know and I could feel it. Anyway, because Moloch worship also turned desperation into obedience. And that's where this person comes in. This person's trying to get into your energy, get you into a habit of being in a relationship with them, to get you dependable on them so they can abandon you, and you turn into desperation, and your desperation turns into some type of obedience. That's what somebody's trying to come in. Somebody's going to try to come in like that and get you to obey them. But Three of Pentacles is like, you already obeying God. Like, what? I can't obey both of y'all exactly right here. You need to release obedience. I'm not obeying you. I'm not killing my child. What's wrong with you? I'm not letting go of my child. I'm not releasing my child. Like, you're bugged. You can go. But this person is going to try to get you to be in a desperate energy so that you could come towards them, probably drugs or something like that. Illusion, nightmares, anything. Fear, being scared. Now you're scared. And nah, I'm scared. I might go to jail for beating one of y'all up. That's what I'm scared about. Come near my kid. Shoot. That's the only way. Let's see. All right. Because I'm in this reading. Okay. Turn desperation into obedience. So don't be desperate. You're not desperate for nothing. And corrupt corrupted parents into executioners. So parents that's already corrupt, right? The ones that's like let their 10-year-old go to a Diddy party. Okay, those that's like, oh yeah, my child is a movie star, so I'm not going to be there on set. Okay, like that, like how they tried to get Jordan to sit on Uncle Bernie's lap, Bernie Mac lap. Bernie Mac was not having that. That's why they killed him, because Bernie Mac was not going to create a system for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? They tried to sit this big old 14-year-old boy on his lap, and Jordan was ready to do it. Okay, I'm gonna sit down on this grown man lap. No, Bernie Mac was like, you stand here on the side like a man. You don't sit on my lap. You know what I mean? So, but where was Jordan's parent? Excuse me. Where was Jordan's mother that's saying like, no, my son doesn't do that? Why somebody else had to step in? You know what I'm saying? So these parents, yeah, they're corrupted parents who execute their own children. They be like, yeah, I want to be rich and I want to be famous, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just I want this money, so I'm gonna send my daughter to the Bahamas on a plane by herself, and she's 21 years old. Yeah, I'm talking about Aaliyah. I'm mad at Aaliyah's mother because that's still a baby. You be and I know. See, when you have beautiful children, right? Well, all kids are beautiful, but when you have like starlight children like Aaliyah, you're gonna go with them everywhere they go. Who was the manager for Beyonce? Her damn father. Okay? Until Beyonce said, Daddy, I'm 30. I'm a branch off now. Okay? Those are good parents. Those are not corrupt parents. Those are not parents that's gonna sell their kids like how some mothers do. Okay, because if my 21-year-old is going to Bahamas, I'm on that plane as well. I'm gonna be in that water with my daughter. Okay, those are examples of corrupt parents. They're not around. Why aren't you around when Diddy has the baby oil? And it's nighttime, and you're about to eat dinner. Like, where is your structure in your household? You don't have structure in your household. Like, I like those child celebrities that was like, I still go to school, I'm still a regular person, because you're still a regular person at the end of the day. Those were like good parents. Those were not corrupt parents. Those were good parents that said our life comes first, the stardom shit comes next. But you got the corrupt parents who are turned into executioners, and they will allow their children to go off. 13 years old, you don't know where your child is at. Your child's in a backstage concert being fondled. 13. Because why am I hearing stories about these 13-year and 14-year-old children being assaulted backstage? Where is like, ain't no way in the world. You cannot go nowhere by yourself until you're 25. Once my kid get 25, then you could go ahead about your business. I'm not going to be there. You know what I mean? You're not going to get married till you're 30. So shoot. Or if a man comes and want to marry you, I'm gonna be there every step of the way. Okay, like how Andre 3000 said, you got to be the type that's I'm gonna be there for the first day of school and graduation. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Okay, these parents is out here executing their children because you don't know where your 9-year-old is at 11 o'clock at night. Why? Because they're a movie star? You got your damn mind. That's my kid. That before that's a movie star, that's my child. Okay? And I will eat beans and rice before I sacrifice my child. Right? Mm-mm-mm. So it was the ultimate moral line that God would not allow to cross. Like, God, it ain't no coming back, ain't no forgiveness. The minute that you sacrifice your child, that's it. God is like, oh, I'm busting you upside your head to the white meat. I cannot forgive that. Now, I'm not saying God ain't gonna forgive it, but that's the ultimate moral line that I don't know. I can't say if God gonna forgive it or not, but I don't think so. Nah. I mean, if he gonna forgive you after you get punished, yeah, after you deal with it, and it's not gonna be at death. People be thinking, oh, you die and you go to heaven, you die and you go to hell. No, it's right here on earth. God be punishing you, and it says it in the Bible. It says it in the Bible. I had to read that for myself in the Bible. There's a clip in the Bible that says, God's gonna make you suffer until you die, not after you die. God will punish you until you die. You get it? That's why I don't like the death penalty, because that's getting these criminals off scot free. You know what I mean? Because they just go, their body go back to the earth and their breath go back to God. But you make them suffer while they alive. That's what you need to do. Torture these motherfuckers while they living, not you letting them go. Because y'all biblically, y'all just letting these criminals off. And people who know the Bible know that there's no heaven and hell. People that know the Bible know that you suffer during your lifetime. You get pleasure and peace during your lifetime. You get suffering during your lifetime while you're living. I had to read that in the Bible for myself, because there was a town, and this town was going up against a war, and nobody was looking towards God for the answers. This whole town was like, just get some more bricks and hold up the wall. Make a moat. They was just trying to do things themselves, and saying, instead of saying, God, what you want me to do? And then because they wasn't asking God what to do, they felt like they were losing the war. And they were, because they wasn't asking God. God was just sitting watching all these little people run around like chickens with their head cut off, running around, talking about get the moat, get some bricks, get this. Nobody stopped and said, Lord, what do you want me to do? So God just watching these people running amok. And he like, listen, they still not coming to me. They gonna lose. Make them lose because they not coming to me. Why y'all not asking me what to do? These people are all, everybody always try to take everything into their own understanding instead of asking God what to do. So being that they didn't ask God, God left them in the dark. God had left them in the dark. And let me get this right. Let me get this right. Because the part where, okay, so they were kind of like, they were suffering. They were. And God was like, you're going to suffer until you're, they were suffering because they were celebrating. They were celebrating. They gave up. They was like, listen, hey, we're going to die anyway. Let's go get these Mollies and Percocets. Let's go drink. Let's go have fun because we're going to die anyway. They didn't even try to fight. And that's why God was like, y'all going to celebrate? You're going to suffer until you die. The more you don't come to me, I'm telling you, it's in the Bible. I'm find the book so y'all can get the scripture, and I'm going to post it. But yeah, so God was like, y'all going to suffer until you die. Like you trying to celebrate, you're just giving up. You're holding up the white flag. Like, that's not my people. My people, y'all supposed to be fighting right now, and not through your own will. Ask me what to do. They was not asking God. Being that they wasn't asking God, they were losing a fight. Being that they were losing a fight, they said, fuck it, let's get drunk and let's just have fun anyway, because we're gonna die anyway. That's not how God wanted it. God don't just want you to lay on your back. That's what he didn't like either. He didn't like the fact that they was just like, forget it. We just going to die anyway. Let's live the life. Live the life. Live it up. Live it up. We going smoking, drinking, do whatever. We going to celebrate. They were celebrating their death. And they didn't even have to die. God did not like that. And God said, y'all going to suffer until y'all die. That's it. And that's when I realized, God didn't say you're gonna suffer in hell. He said you're gonna suffer until you die. So death, when you're at death, that's sleep. That's when you get your peace. Anyway, and that's what you don't know unless you read the Bible. And I'm gonna find the scripture so y'all know I'm not lying. All right. So anyway, so yeah, so it's an ultimate moral line that God would not allow to cross. Modern parallels. These are not literal parallels, but they're conceptual. When people say Moloch today, they usually mean a society that destroys families for productivity, sacrificing health, children, or truth for profit, power structures that require suffering to continue. That's why Moloch still matters. So they need for your children to be sacrificed. Whew. Child. That's why Moloch still matters today. The bottom line, Moloch is not about occult curiosity. He represents the darkest human choice. What are you willing to destroy to feel secure? That's why scripture doesn't debate Moloch. It condemns him outright. Okay, that's it. Woo, there's a connection. Explain the Valley of Hinnon, Gehenna connection. I knew Moloch was the same as Baal. I told you they're comparing Moloch to Baal. This is a group of people. This is a whole system, like Elijah versus the 400 of Baal. The 400, this must be like 500 of Moloch. It's a whole big system of people. All right, we gonna talk about Bible stuff on my Bible channel, cause child, ooh, this was good, y'all. I'm leaving. I love you guys. Okay. This was a good reading. I don't even know what the title is. I'm gonna have to go back through and timestamp and do all this stuff. Dang. Ooh, shucks. That's why I be going hard for my child. Even when I'm mad, I will never give up my child. Never. I don't want to be rich and famous. I don't want to be alone that bad, or I don't want no man that bad. Yes, y'all. I'm going to say hi right quick to the crowd while we're packing up. Okay, we're going to play some exiting music. Let me stop. Let me stop. I got these cards off of Shein. I thought they were so cute. The Secret Mirror Tarot. Spanish edition. Spanish. I didn't know it was Spanish edition. I did not. Excuse me. I didn't know. But I like it. It's different. I'm sorry if my arm is all in the way. I'm just trying to. Oh, you know what? I didn't pull because I said I was gonna pull one of these ghetto cards. I will end it with this one. I will end it with a couple of cards. All right. First one I'm gonna end it with is goodness. One of these. End it with one of these. Somebody is crying over you. You just needed to know that. I don't know what it had to do with anything, but somebody is crying over you. And one of these advice cards. What's the advice? The final advice. Somebody is crying over you. It's a Scorpio. You could have released the Scorpio. They're crying. Okay, they could be the one. I don't know. You could have cut somebody off, and now they're sending death spells to your kid or something like that. It's like a lover. There was a lover that who's planning on abandoning you anyway. Like somebody is weird. Somebody's trying to threaten your child. Like, if you leave me, I'm gonna come after your kid. That's what somebody's saying. Here's your advice: meditate and study your crystals, stones, and gems. I'm not into the crystals, stones, and gems no more. But I don't know. Maybe study yours. Here's an amethyst. This is an amethyst. That's the only stone that I got that's out. I don't do this, but somebody maybe do it. It might be. And it says, don't worry, be happy. No stress. Okay, so somebody's trying to like cause some type of mental block, mental stress. Somebody's trying to stab you in the back. You like my little knife I drew? Okay. It says, don't worry, be happy. All right, so somebody's actively trying to make you unhappy. So make sure you're happy on purpose. On purpose. Okay, so let's get our last. If you force yourself to laugh, you're gonna sound so silly. It's gonna make yourself laugh. So you're gonna get so it'll start off fake, like make sure you make a funny face with it, so that way you'll laugh at yourself and it'll force out like a real laugh. Okay, so just bring that out of you, bring that heartiness out of you. All right. So I love you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next reading. Tomorrow, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't like to make promises, so I see you when I see you. I'm out.